refresh. Switch to live chat. Sorry if there's any loud purring. Hold on. Is it going? So it's a little slow. Let me refresh again. Live chat. Hi, Christopher. Hi, FNAF Creepypasta. Hi, Dolly Jew. Hello. I don't know if you can see, we've got a a guest here. Hold on. We got a friend who's trying to, no, don't. I need that to stream. He's like trying to eat the phone. No, that's the charging cord. So we got Glenn here, who's already being an agent of chaos. Glenn, you're being such a troublemaker. No, don't eat the cord. No, no, no. Oh gosh. He's causing a live stream earthquake. Glenn, why are you like this? Usually Sid's the one who's like the chaos monster, but I guess Glenn's just in a mood today. Hey, why are you doing this? No. I swear the whole stream won't be me fighting with a cat. He's just, it's close to their, like, dinner time, so he's being, like, extra, you know. Hi, Dory. Hi, Spamton. Cheese Spamton. It's like a clown around town. Oh my gosh, Glenn, please. He's being such a troll, and he doesn't even know it. You remember me from your previous live streams? Yeah, of course. Andrew, the setup is amazing. Is it? I'm still not sure about this. I was like testing different. Oh my gosh, there's like cat hair flying everywhere. I hope you guys can't see that, Glenn. Yeah, I was like testing different setups because I was just like, how do I do a vertical stream where you can see the art and still see me? Which, don't get me wrong, I understand that like you can have art streams where you can't see the artist, but I feel like since I also do cosplay and stuff and like people just are like familiar with me, it just would help in a way, you know? And so yeah, I was messing around with different setups and I was like, well, I could put up a mirror, I suppose. I've got the like desktop chat right here, like y'all are basically staring at yourselves over there. And yeah, and I figured like this should be easier because you know, I've tried to do desktop like live streams, like art live streams through OBS Studio. But the thing is, the illustrations I was doing at the time were like much smaller. They were like maybe like this size. And this one, of course, is huge. So I realized that if I did it as like a desktop stream, I was like, "Ugh, it's just gonna be like this weird little side panel, you know, and like it would be hard to like zoom in and stuff. Whereas like this is like a flexible tripod here, so I can easily like I can, you know, like lift this towards the screen, or I can actually just bend the tripod to move it closer. This mirror is flexible too, so I don't know. We're gonna try it. Today's gonna be like a little bit of a test. If it's not a good system, you know, we'll just try something else next time, but I thought it was worth a shot. You love it. So good. So fun. Y'all like the setup? That's good. I'm glad to hear it. Rube Goldberg machine, very that. So so fun opening Clip Studio. Yes. Heck yeah. Yeah, I hope like some of you will draw with me. If you don't draw, of course, you know, you can just be here hanging out and chatting. And if you do draw, I hope you will draw. I assume we have all types of people here. Oh, Glenn is settling down. I thought he was gonna leave quickly, and now he's like, he's doing the like arm drape, you know? I wonder, is the mic catching his purring? He's purring very loudly. The setup is chaos, chaos, exactly. I mean, it is very me, I suppose. to just have a bunch of chaos. Also, I'm sorry I did not get a chance to clean the mirror. I thought it was mostly clean, and now that this light is directly on it, I'm like, wow, that is dusty. I am so sorry. Uh, for the next art stream, I'll get out the like the Windex, and clean this thing off. Yeah, I don't usually see the mirror with the light like towards it like that, and I was like, ooh, yuck. So, my apologies. Oh, you can still see his ear. But yeah, I wonder if I bend this, if you can see him a little easier. Hold on. Is he more visible now? See, this is why I thought this would be a fun setup though, because I can move the mirror, I can move the art, I can move the phone on the flexible mic. I do realize this is a rather short cord I'm using here. I can actually grab a longer one. And by the way, no, this is not like the result of a crime scene here, this red. This was actually from I want to say I was painting the cheeks for the puppet cosplay, and I like didn't realize that the cord was right there and like just like dunked it like right in the red paint. So that's just paint. I didn't commit any crimes. So anyway, can you believe it's been like 5 months since I've done an art stream? Like that is just ridiculous. Um, I mean, I suppose like it was like a long time between like any streams since I was kind of like gone from streaming for a few months, but I was kind of originally planning on doing an art stream uh like sooner, after I came back. And it just didn't. What are you doing? It just didn't end up happening. He's like, okay, what are you doing? He's like very like aggressively grooming. Tasty toes, yeah, exactly. Hi, pups ears. Hi, Ichigo. Oh my gosh, every time I pronounce it, like, why do I always stumble on that? Ichigo, Ichigo. You know what I mean. Hey, Joe Zamora. Glenn wants a pork chop. That's actually like exactly why he's here, though. This is like right at the time that the cats normally get fed. So he very much wants dinner right now. The only reason he hasn't been fed yet is just because, like, I don't know where the other cat is, and we have to like feed them at the same time because otherwise, like, they just steal each other's food and it's like a big mess. Um, Hi, Shoto. Hi, MPR Play Games. Hi, hi. It's two words, Ichigo and Itchy. Oh, okay, like Ichigo, like strawberry, and Itchy. Gotcha. Okay, I always get letters and stuff always blur for me when I'm trying to like read on the chat. I think it's because like the way things are like moving as I'm reading always throws me off. Hi, Oblivion. Yeah, cat. Yeah, I wasn't expecting us to start the stream with a kitty, but we're starting the stream with a kitty. Again, I don't think he'll stay long. As soon as there's any indication that dinner's happening, he's gonna be out of here so fast. He's probably gonna knock the tripod over if I had to guess. He's gonna get very excited. Um, love Deltarune. Oh heck yeah, young Stinky Winky 420. What a username. Guys, cute. Thank you. Yeah, I know like lately my channel's been all like FNAF stuff, but there's like a weird divide that's been happening lately, and it's not intentional, but yeah, it's been like all the cosplay has been like FNAF, but all the art stuff I've been doing has been like Deltarune. I don't know how this happened, or like Undertale Deltarune. Well, okay, I guess I did do that puppet sketchbook illustration, but other than that, like yeah, there's been like a strange like little fandom divide happening here. It's not like on purpose or anything, but yeah, just after I finished that one, actually I have it over here if you want to see the original, the Undertale illustration, this one. After I finished this one, I don't know, I just was like, man, I really miss doing like a series because I spent so much time on this one, and it was like there was something like very satisfying about just spending like weeks just chipping away at this thing. And it just gave me that feeling of like, I really miss like, I guess it was like when it was over, I was like sad almost that it was done, like, so yeah, once I was done with this and I was like, okay, I think it's time to sort of continue this vibe, the momentum we had here. So yeah, that's why like I started working on this Deltarune thing because what I'd like to do is I want to do like one for each chapter. So obviously this is the chapter 1 illustration, um, which has cat hair all over it. Oh my gosh, Glenn, seriously. Oh, there's so much. Glenn, look what you've done. um, but yeah, so like once this one is done and colored and everything, I'd like to start the second one. So yeah, I finished the inks on this one actually a couple weeks ago. And I didn't start on the colors right away just because like, I'm gonna be honest, the coloring part is always the part I find really intimidating. It's not the part I'm particularly good at. I have way more years of experience working on inks, especially because I like was working in the comic scene and stuff. Coloring is like a little iffy for me, so y'all are gonna be watching me kind of like learn as I go, because that even with the Undertale one, it was the same thing. I was kind of just guessing through a lot of it and hoping things would work out. So I hope it works with this one too. We're gonna get started on it today and see how it goes. Probably won't go very far. Because this kind of thing is going to take so long, but you know, that's okay. Like, you know, we can always do another one of these and like keep working on it, you know? Like, people never realize Chico's supposed to mean strawberry. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry. I used to live in Japan, so like, yeah, I used to be fluent. So yeah, Ichigo is strawberry. Like your shirt, thank you. I do this. Yeah, yeah, I do. I know my channel like is often known just for the cosplay stuff, but I also do art. And that's why like I wanted to do a stream like this because I always want to make sure my channel doesn't lose the art part. I want it to be both cosplay and art because I also do art for the cosplays, right? Like I hand paint things and I build stuff. And a lot of times the cosplay stuff influences the art that I draw, so I like to have that back and forth. So yeah, it's like I know like these art live streams don't really like bring in views or anything like the cosplay ones do, but that's fine. I never want the channel to not have this aspect to it. Hi Vampire Carolyn. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Cat hair adds more character. Yeah. It figures that this like has a bunch of like white here and he's a black cat and he's just like and he's got this super fluffy tail. I don't know if you can see it. Hold on. You see this? Look at this tail. It's super fluffy and it gets hair on everything. So yeah, I apologize. I will, of course, start working on this soon. I just, I'm a little stuck right now with the cat here. He kind of has one of my arms completely pinned down. So we'll just consider this the intro part of the stream until he heads out, and then we'll get started. What kind of ink sticks to plastics? Oh, this is actually just paper. Oh, do you mean like on the cosplays? Oh, hi, Mom. Yeah, my mom's here. Hello. Hey, Mom, look, we got Glenn here too. Over here. He's taking over the stream. That's why like I have the mirror tilted kind of funny because I figured y'all would probably much prefer to see Glenn. Oh, my dad's here too. Hi, Dad. Hey, Dad, as long as you're here, I have an idea with the Ballora skirt on something to fix the issues. I found out that the belt pulley tracks, you know, you can actually get one as a closed loop already, like at that big size. Like I found ones in like the 1200 millimeter range. I'm wondering if we should like switch to that. Cause like a closed loop would get rid of the like the weakness part in the belt. I don't know. I found one. It's not even expensive. It's like 13 bucks or something to get like a pretty huge like closed loop. I don't know. I might try it. It could end up being a huge fail, but yeah, I just wanted to let you know because the only thing is I think that the belt like might not be compatible with the motor nut that we've been using. So okay, yeah, I'll send you the details. Do you still have the drill that we used to like drill into the nut? Because it's possible we might have to do that again if it ends up not being compatible. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to like I'm gonna take the belt off of the Ballora skirt and like remeasure a few things because I don't want to like, or since the closed loop is closed, like I want to make sure I get it as close as possible in size. So you do still have the drill? Okay, good. That's good news. I was a little worried that you might have returned it or something. So yeah, okay. So yeah, sorry about that, chat. I found a possible solution. I don't want to say solution, but something that might help with making that Ballora skirt spin more smoothly. Where like, yeah, we don't actually have to like cut the belt and attach. It'll come already as a full loop, which would remove that like that one spot that just like always snags, and then it like the more it spins, the worse it gets, and then it throws everything else off. So like the closed loop might fix it. So anyways, sorry. I didn't mean to get off topic there. I was excited about the discovery, and so as long as my dad was here, I just wanted to be like, hey, I think I have a plan. Like we've got a battle plan on the skirt now to do something maybe better, possibly. So anyway, hi Hannah. So good. Oh, thank you. Yeah, for any newcomers here, I will be working on the colors for this today. Unfortunately, we're stalling a little because there's a cat currently pinning one of my arms down. But once he's gone, we'll get started. He's kind of being a bit of a problem at the moment. But that's okay. It's like he's a cute problem, right? I don't know if y'all can see him. Hold on, let me tilt the mirror a little better. I know he's hard to see because he's a black cat, so it's like he blends into everything. But yeah, he's being a bit of a stream blocker here. Yeah, I gotta work on art, mister. What are we gonna do? He just started purring louder. He's like, yeah, whatever. Glenn is actually glued there. Yeah, I actually can't free my arm. I'm just trapped right now. Nah, it's okay. Like I said, they're gonna get fed soon, and then he is going to run faster than you've ever seen a big fluffy cat go running. Ah, sushi and art. That is like the perfect night. That sounds amazing. Glenn. Gee, I wonder how cat hair keeps getting on the art. It's a mystery. Darn it, Glenn. You're lucky you're cute, you know that? You're very lucky. Also, I'm noticing there's so much lag on this one. I'm gonna refresh my thing again. Sorry, Glenn. This has been happening lately where I'm noticing like my stream on desktop keeps falling behind the actual stream. It's very annoying. Okay, there we go. Hopefully it's caught up again. Hi, Glamrock. Yeah, hi, y'all. Sorry, I know we've got a bit of a slow start here with this cat. Glenn, you're a troublemaker. Glenn, say hi to the streamers. The chat, I guess. I'm getting my terminology mixed up here. Say hi. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He's so cute. Yeah, sorry if the like purring is like loud on the mic here. It might be like a little annoying. I'm not sure. Not that I think purring is annoying. It just might be like right in the mic. See, Glenn, they're saying hello to you. Can you say hi back? Probably not. He's telepathically saying hello back. Yeah. Yeah, you're being such a troublemaker. He sure is cute, though. That's what they can't point at Glenn. He just started having a one-sided combo with him. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, Spooky Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, so for any newcomers here, this is actually, I am working on fan art for Deltarune. That being said, I'm pretty sure that chapter 1 of Deltarune, which is what this is based on, was heavily Alice in Wonderland inspired. Because yeah, like each chapter of Deltarune, you know, has like a theme essentially. And the theme of the first chapter was like games, but not like video games, like I hate to put it this way, but kind of old-fashioned games, right? So like card games, checkers, chess, you know, tactile games that you know, pick up and play with and stuff, you know, plushes, things like that. So, um, yeah, there was definitely like this extreme like Alice in Wonderland theme to it because of all the like the cards and like yeah, just like that Mad Hatter Tea Party vibe to it. Um, which is very interesting given the whole thing with sorry, not to like fall into Deltarune lore here, but like, you know, the whole thing with the image underscore friend being basically the Cheshire Cat, kind of like literally is the Cheshire Cat. So I don't know what to make of that, but it is interesting. You please get started. I know I want to. I don't want to disturb the cat. I have like my art supplies over here, but they're kind of it's hard to do anything with one hand. Um, Plus, my gosh, he is getting so much cat hair on this thing. Not that that's like unusual. Cat in her lap. Yeah, sorry. It's like I know I could make him leave, but wouldn't that be sad? Like, I'm not gonna make him leave. He's so comfy right now. And he's not usually much of a lap cat, so like I savor the moments when he's like actually willing to just kind of hang out here. Yeah. Yeah, you. You're being like very cute right now. I mean, you're kind of being a problem, but you're like a cute problem, so I'll allow it. um, but yeah, I can at least show you like the main supplies that I use. So as far as the inking goes, a lot of this, like, because I did have these sitting out, I do almost everything with micron pens. I like to use the smallest one, the 005. Which the only problem with that is they break really easily because the tip is so tiny. Um, and then for slightly larger lines, I use this. I don't know exactly what these are called, but it's like some type of like fine-tipped brush pen. It says zebra on it, and then the rest is in Japanese. And I feel like every time I look these up, I find different versions of it. It's very mysterious. I also use like Pentel brush pens to fill in these darker, like these large dark areas. And you might actually end up seeing me pulling out these as well as the brush pen, even though we're working on colors, because part of like my style is I call it double tap in the ink. I like the dark parts to be as dark as possible against everything else. So you might sometimes see me like I'll color in an area and then I actually go back in with the ink and I redo like pretty much all of it as I go. I know that sounds very tedious, but you can kind of see like as I do it though, like it really does make a difference. Like it removes this kind of like brownish streakiness to it. But yeah, as far as the coloring goes, I mean, I'll use a few different supplies. I'm very mixed media with this stuff. Some of it I can't reach right now because of the cat. But one of the main things I use is, I have it sitting over here. This is what you're probably going to mostly see me use today, is I'm super into these Chromatech watercolor brush pens lately. I think these are fantastic. I think these are pretty much almost exclusively what I used for this Undertale illustration. All of this, all of that was completely done with the Chromatech brush pens. I think the only exceptions was like, there's a few areas where I think I used like Posca paint pens. There's like maybe a little bit of gel pen in there. The gold is a completely different thing. We'll actually get to that soon. I have a totally different tool for that. But yeah, most of this was actually done with the Chromatech brush pens. And so the reason I like these is because, I'm gonna be honest here, I don't think I use them correctly. The way you're really supposed to use these is, so you've got the colors, right? And these are technically just containers of pigment. And it comes with, I always find these so hard to get out. These are like, and some of you might have seen these. They're basically just like a watercolor brush that's like, you fill it with water. This is like empty right now. You fill it with water. So the idea normally would be kind of similar to like watercolor pencils. You would use these like base colors to like put some color down, and then you use this full of water to do like the blending and the actual like large swaths of color. However, that's not really what I do. I like to just go in just with these basically, like just the pigment essentially. I do use the water for some stuff, but yeah, I pretty much just dive straight in with the pigment, and that's why these colors are so vibrant. Like sometimes people are surprised when I say it's watercolor. They're like, "How could that be watercolor?" And it's like, well, it's because it is the most purest form of the watercolor pigment. So yeah, it makes for like this extreme like just pop of color. And you actually can buy watercolor pigments like in like little tubes and stuff, kind of like paint. You don't necessarily have to buy like these Chromatech brush pens. But I just like it because you get such a massive variety of color. You can even buy ones that have more than, like, this one is 54, but I'm pretty sure they come in larger sizes than that too, although obviously it gets more expensive. So yeah, we are going to be mostly using those today because I want that vibrant color. It's going to be a little trickier, I think, with Deltarune because the color palette is really different. So I'm probably going to start more basic today, like, because certain things are obvious, right? Like the cards down here, it's like, well, these are red. Those are your options, right? You've got black and you've got red cards. Like this is like a checkerboard down here. These would be red. But then it gets a little more complicated as we like head upwards. Because for example, like rules card, right? What in the world? Like, what even is this color palette? Rules card is basically just like blue and white, but he's such a dark blue, it's almost black. It's very strange. I'm actually not entirely sure why Toby went with that design for rules card. I mean, I love it. It's iconic, but I certainly wouldn't have like thought of that myself. Um, so yeah, it's gonna be tricky because yeah, I feel like the background would probably be very like neon, but then you've got more like classical colors for like someone like Sham, for example, should be like more muted. So I don't know. I'm a little worried that like with this mishmash of characters, even just from this one chapter, coloring might end up being a bit of a mess. But we're just gonna like go for it, you know, and just see what happens and hope for the best. I will be using gold again, because that is part of my style. So just like I did here, where you've got the like very shiny gold, I will be using gold in a lot of areas. I'm thinking especially in the background, like the little like stars and things, I might use gold. I also might, like, I didn't draw it this way with the inks, but I'm very tempted to kind of like outline some stuff with gold and then redo like a black line around that. But I'm just gonna have to kind of play it by ear with that. So yeah. Even when I shift, Glenn is like not going anywhere. Or is he? Are you done? Whoa, what's this? What? What? What do you want? Are you staying or are you leaving? Oh dear. Well, he's still here. Glenn, you're being such trouble. I gotta do art. You're making it so hard to do art. There, we'll lift this up again. I don't know why he's just like sitting up now. What are you doing? What is this tomfoolery? Yeah? What? I don't know what his deal is. Yes, hello. You love my hair color? Oh, thank you. Yeah, the vibrancy works well for Azrael. That's the thing, it's like Azrael, it's like this stuff's perfect because of the like rainbow theme. So that's why like I'm a little like more unsure with the Deltarune. I feel like chapter 2 will be easier, right? Chapter 2 is just like the bright neon cyber, like it's very like vaporwave, you know, the colors. Chapter 1 is a little stranger, I think. A very odd color choices. Yes, you are so cute. Um, You don't know these references, you're just chilling. Yeah, that's what I was hoping was just like, you know, even if you don't know Deltarune, like we're all just kind of hanging out, right? Like, because it's like I could do this by myself, but like, why not also just do it live if you can? Just like have fun. Um, I'm hoping it'll kind of keep me focused too. Sometimes I kind of like I drift a lot while I'm working on colors. If I'm like live streaming, it might keep me like on the path forward. Hi, Stalin Foot Fetish. Work mostly characters in that green, blue, purple range. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna probably try to like emphasize those colors especially so this doesn't like get too muddy, you know? Oh, please don't eat the power cord. Just put himself further on your lap. I know, right? No, don't eat the power cord. No. Why are you like this? Oh, your breath smells terrible. Ew. Stinky cat. Why are you like this? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, you know what? At the very least, maybe I could start getting out like some colors here. Because yeah, I don't want to like stall too long. We're gonna definitely just start simple. I'm just gonna like do the like reds down here to kind of just get warmed up. The only thing is I have to like kind of pick a red because we have a bunch of options here. So we've got red, like literally just red. I have a second case of these because some of these might be dried out, and if that's the case, I will grab the other ones. Let's see what else do we have here. Especially, I feel like the reds, I have used up a lot of the red. Okay, we've also got carmine. What is this? Vermilion. Those might be the main options. Yeah. I mean, there's other like variations, but those are like the three like reddest of the red. Yeah, now that's the other thing though, is like I'm wondering how much like shading to do. Because part of me is tempted to like do a lot of this just in flats. Because I do feel like the Delta and Dark World kind of have that feeling to them a bit. At least the first couple chapters did, right? It's very like flat. But then my only concern with that is it would probably be very boring. Maybe first thing we gotta do is pick a light source here. I suppose the light source would probably be from behind all of them because that's where the glowing town is. So in that case, what I could do, I guess, to make it more interesting is like, instead of just filling in red down here, we can kind of have like a gradient, right? Like it'll start brighter and we'll kind of like get darker as we go. That might look good. I don't know, well, but no, because I don't think that would be very pleasing to the eye though. It might look better if it's actually darker back here and then gets brighter towards us. Oh, we could be the light source because we're the lighteners, right? They're the darkeners. That could be interesting. The viewer is the light source. That's a little meta. I feel like Toby would like that. Hmm. That's kind of a fun angle. I mean, I know they are literally the lighteners, but you know what I'm getting at, right? Okay. What are my earrings? Oh yeah, do you like my earrings? These are they're like little poison containers. Aren't they cute? My parents actually got these for me. Oh gosh, dip Glenn's tail in the paint. Oh no. Glenn, watch out. Flats would work better. Yeah, I mean, flats would definitely be easier. And for someone like me who is not as like skilled at coloring, it might make for less mistakes on my part. Are you gonna eat the power cord again? I'm gonna have to boot you soon if you keep like being a chaos demon. And he's back down. Boy, we're just like stuck like this, huh? Okay. You know what? Maybe we should just get started one-handed. He's not going anywhere. Hmm. Yeah, like I'm looking at like I actually have a Deltarune poster. Literally, it's chapter 1 on the wall, and it does seem like that artist mostly just did flats. There's like a little bit of shading, but it is very minimal. So, yeah, that could fit the vibe a little better. I think we can at least put down like a base layer of red. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna use like literally just red instead of like the other variants, you know? Not a chaos demon, he's a baby. Oh, you watched Death Note for the first time? Did you like it? I love Death Note. I think it is so good. Actually, hold on. Before I do anything though, do I want to do the outline idea that I had? Because if I do, all right, you know what? Okay, let's start in a safe zone. Nothing exciting happens over here on the chessboard. So I'm just gonna start coloring in the chessboard. Especially because if I'm gonna reach for the gold, I literally can't reach it with Glenn on top of me. It's completely out of my reach right now. But yeah, do you see how vibrant this red is? Because I'm just literally using pigment instead of like adding water to it. It is like the reddest possible red. And I'm gonna put down like a second layer of it too. But that's why like I do the double tapping the ink, because like if this red is going to be double layered so that there's no streakiness, then I need the black to like match that energy. I don't know how else to put it. I also really wish Glenn would head out because I'm really thirsty and I have like a coffee sitting over here, but it's like in a can and I can't like open it one-handed either. So, Glenn, yeah, you are being such an issue. You are so lucky you're cute, or I would be tossing you. You're keeping all these viewers waiting. I have to do all this boring stuff right now because I can't reach for the more exciting stuff. But yeah, look how red that is. Isn't that amazing? I love these Chromatechs. They're so good. So yeah, we're just gonna make like the cards that weren't black be the red cards, obviously. That is the classic system. Now for some of these small areas, I could use pens. I do have like the Stabilo, I think they're like just fine liners. Unfortunately, I think I'm like mostly out of red with those, and I have not replaced them. So we're just gonna like stick with these, but since I redo a lot of the ink anyway, it kind of doesn't like really matter if like mistakes happen because I kind of just like go back over the edges anyway. Yeah. Okay. This is actually kind of nice, like doing this live because like you know how sometimes you have to look at art in several different angles because like the main angle you're looking at, you get like almost too used to it and it becomes like a blind spot. It's why they always tell you to like flip your canvas, right? Because when you can see it flipped, you can finally see all the mistakes that you've like become too used to, that you can't see them anymore. And so this is actually kind of nice because I can see on the screen here like the flipped canvas version of what I'm doing, which I think is actually gonna be super helpful for me. Like I'll be able to tell when like things are not actually looking the way I was hoping that they would. Yeah. So the reason I didn't color these in yet is just because like I do think I kind of want to do the gold outline idea. It would make these three like pop against the characters behind them, and it would also add to that whole lightener versus darkener kind of feeling. So yeah, I'm gonna like leave those spots just for the moment. We can at least color these in. Also, yes, I did use sevens because, you know, 7 chapters. So funny. Um, oh, and I also did very purposely put Chris on top of the like heart card. I thought it would be kind of funny to make it look like Chris is like practically stepping on the heart. Small, silly details. That's how I keep myself amused when I'm like working on these like really, really long projects. Because in case you couldn't tell, like it's gonna be a while before this one is done. What I'm hoping to do is like live stream some of this process, and then during the parts where like I don't stream, I'm gonna like keep going on my own because then I'm gonna like film you know, outside of the live stream so I can make like those big process videos that I always do. Because I can't use this footage for that, right? So there has to be like a little bit of a back and forth. So that's why like if there's like a part 2 to this live stream, like I'm gonna come back with like more stuff done on my own because that's the stuff that's gonna get used in like a shorts video. There we go. And then this heart over here. I cannot believe Glenn is still here. He never stays this long. It's like so out of character for him. That's why like I wasn't concerned when the stream started and he was already here because I was like, oh, he'll be gone soon, but nope. Okay, so those are the red cards mostly. Trying to remember, was this part of the chessboard or was that part of the card? I think it's actually part of the card. I think this is just the chessboard. It's hard to remember because the angles are so strange, you know? Oh, because me? Yeah, sorry. I can see the chat. Like, actually, like, if you can see it on the screen there, like, y'all are actually, like, scrolling over there. I can see it from here. Outline Star Walker code, yes. I'm glad y'all noticed Star Walker creeping over here. He's not having it. Hey, Felix. I like the art. Thank you. Yeah, no worries, Talon Footfish. I can see the chat from here. That's why I was hoping the setup would work out well because even though like the phone, you know, is back here, where like I can't see the chat on the phone, but I can see it on the desktop over here. Happy with your cat? Yes. Favorite animal? Gosh, I don't know. Oh, there's so many animals that I love. It's so hard to choose. I mean, obviously I love like cats, although I'm a little frustrated with this cat right now next to me, on top of me. I love dogs. I love ferrets. I love red pandas. I love sea lions. There's so many animals. Ugh, there's like literally cat hair on this, Glenn. Come on. I gotta like... Your hair is gonna like ruin this illustration. Also, if you notice that I'm like not really trying to stay in the lines, it's because I don't really care if any of this red gets on the black because I'm gonna be going back over the black anyway. Plus, like, I don't really think it like ever shows up. I don't think you can even see if I like go past the lines. The black like kind of overtakes anything that goes on top of it with the watercolors, not with like paints and stuff. And the gold can go on top of the black, which is why it's one of my little tricks of the trade as well. Okay, so yeah, we've got ourselves some cards. and a chessboard. I do want to look up references for the like Castletown stuff back here. I can't really do that while Glenn is on me because I can't really reach the laptop, but yeah, because I do want to like decide how much background stuff is gold and how much of it's gonna like stick more to the canon colors. I mean, because this is like, you know, obviously back here is Castletown, but this part was actually like from the card castle, which is different. Hmm. Oh, wait. Are you done, Glenn? Yeah? What kind of meow was that? He's like he can't decide if he wants to stay or leave. Okay, he's back down again. I cannot believe he's still here. Are you serious, dude? Are you serious? This is so out of character for him. It's because they haven't had their dinner yet. He's not going to go until he gets dinner. And I'm not going to do it because I don't even know where the other cat is, and that's a problem. It's okay. We'll keep going as best as we can. Yeah, actually, hold on. I want to see if I can. I can't really reach. Dang it. Glenn, we gotta do something about this. We can't like successfully accomplish anything here if you're gonna be here. Shoot. Let me see if I can scooch. I wanted to pull up a reference for Castletown. And as well, also the card castle. Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, so Castletown is all like those strange shades of blue. Interesting. It's giving rules card. And then I think Castletown was more, or not castle, card castle. Oh, was that also blue? Wait, really? Glenn? No. Huh. I guess it is just kind of all blue, huh? Weird. I guess I never really noticed how much like Castletown and the first Dark World are very like similar. And why are you eating the tripod? Glenn, please do not eat the tripod. Okay. That's good to know at least. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh gosh, also like Glenn is so like warm, like boiling here. You're killing me, dude. You're really killing me here. You're making this so difficult. I wonder if I can reach the gold from here. Oh, wait, I think I bothered him. Does that mean you're gonna leave? Are you gonna leave on your own accord? Okay, you know what? My hand is free though. Look at that, I got two hands now. Progress. Ugh. Okay. So for the gold, this is what I use. These are, I don't know, it doesn't say the name on here, but if you look it up though, they're called like Divisil. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's very weird. It's like Dyvicl. These are golden shine markers. They're basically just like tubes of gold paint. And so that is like mainly what I use for this stuff. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna outline part of Susie here and see how it looks. And that way I can finish up this card depending on how that goes. Now, unfortunately, yeah, what? Oh, phew, I'm free. Don't look at me like that. He's looking at me like he's been betrayed. Oh my gosh, I'm free. I'm free of the cat. Now we can actually properly do this. Um, whoa, I was like sweating. He is so fluffy. Okay, let's do this for real now. Um, phew. Um, sorry, I'm trying to like make sure I'm not gonna like knock into the camera here. Hi, Suzerk. This is beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Yeah. For any newcomers here, we're working on this Deltarune illustration. I know this is a rather goofy setup here, but hopefully this is like a good way to do it. This is kind of a test. I've never done it this way before with an art stream, so we're just gonna like kind of see how it goes. um, so yeah, I only just kind of started on some of this, and I am trying to get some of this cat hair off of the art and myself. I really wish I hadn't been wearing a sweater because now the sweater is like, the hair is like intertwined with it, like, ugh. But yeah, I'll show you all how this works. I'm actually gonna get out like some test paper. Just to like make sure I'm not like, always good to test on the paper that's not like your final thing, you know? You can see here where I was like testing Azrael's like coat. Oh yeah, and testing the wings when I was trying to do the wing gradient. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do, normally like I leave white where I want the gold to be, but since I sort of changed my mind here, it is a little different. But yeah, I don't, hopefully this will be something that looks cool, because the only issue with what I'm doing right now is if the gold is a bad choice, there's not much I can do to like take it back. I can go back over it with black ink, but that does mean like I would end up with some pretty severe contour lines, like in a bad way. So here's to hoping that this isn't me making a really bad call. But I don't know, I guess I like the idea though of like the lighteners kind of popping out, you know, like in a light way. So yeah, we're just gonna leave it there. That line is not done. It's gonna keep going. I just kind of want to see how this looks here. Hi, Daniel and Rachel Tucker. Hi, welcome to the stream. Hi, Minecraft bestie. Hey, y'all. So yeah, here's let's see if you can see it a little bit easier here. The gold line, very shiny. So that'll kind of be like our new contour line. Oh, sorry, I just realized I aimed it badly. Is this better? Sorry, I'm trying to like judge where the camera is based on what I'm seeing on the desktop, which is like not easy. How's that? Is that a little bit better? There, can you see the gold shine? Yeah. So as far as like going back around the outline goes, both of the micron that I use and this fine liner are capable of it. I guess I'm gonna start with the micron only because since it's so sharp, it usually manages to like cut through the gold pretty well, but too much of this does always end up messing up the micron. So if I switch over to that other pen, it's because this micron is like starting to fray and be unhappy. But yeah, I'm just gonna like clean up these lines here. You can see how quickly the gold dries too. So then yeah, we're gonna go back around this now. It's a little tricky, but yeah, apologies if I like am tilting this occasionally. I'll put it like back in a way that looks nicer later. Sorry, also this line is a little messed up looking over here. I guess a little bit cleaner. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna like very, very carefully redo that outline around the gold. I realize I don't have to, like, I could just leave it gold, but I just really like to have, like, as much contrast as possible, like, throughout the art. When I go back around it, it kinda, like, cleans up the gold edges too a bit. Okay. Susie's, like, getting the star treatment here. Yeah, see the micron's already kinda just being like, "Please don't." Let's try this one. It's harder to be, like, accurate with this one, but it tends to, like, survive the gold easier. It's like a stronger pen. You can see now why I didn't color in the, rest of the card just yet, since I was putting down another line here. Just clean up the edges here a bit. So yeah, there's, like, a lot of back and forth that I do. Which, yes, can be tedious, but as long as the results turn out cool, I don't mind. Okay, how's that? So does that look a little bit better now? Got a little more pop to it, a little more polish. Hi again, my Minecraft bestie. Hi, Hellcat. Love the drawing. Thank you, Julie Plax. Hi, Projects at Random Web. Oh my gosh, I just realized that now that my cat is gone, I can finally have some coffee. Because I've got this here, like, I never treat myself to these because they're kind of expensive, but since I was live streaming, I was like, I want like a fancy coffee. But I couldn't open it because I had a cat like pinning my arm down and I need two hands to open this. Ugh, what a relief. I was getting such bad, like, dry mouth. Hi, 24 Pony 24. Did I say that right? Oh my gosh, I was so thirsty. That's so much better. Ugh. I love cats, but they really are like such a nuisance sometimes with like no concept of personal space. Um, okay, so now that we've got that line back down, we can finish up the rest of the card here. I probably won't do too much of the whole like double tapping the ink thing that I was talking about like during the live stream because I will say it is super boring and very tedious to watch. It is the worst part of doing this and it's completely self-inflicted for me because I don't have to do it. So I probably will save a lot of that for after the stream so that y'all don't have to like sit there and it's like kind of like literally watching paint dry, you know? It is like a very monotonous task. Okay, so that is the cards. But yeah, like I said, like off screen though, I'm probably gonna like refill in all of the black in these areas because I want it to pop just as much as that red does. And unfortunately, one layer of ink just can't do it. So it is what it is. Hi, Rauf Fiegar. Welcome to the stream. Sushi arrived? Yes. Oh my gosh. I want sushi. Ugh, I should have gotten sushi for after this because I haven't had dinner yet and like I'm probably not going to eat until after the stream. Sushi would have been so good. That's my fault. I didn't think of it. Okay. So now that we've got that part done, I I guess we can keep outlining Susie a bit, because I'm still undecided on what I wanna do with these. Because like, technically, if we're sticking with, Card Castle, I guess these would be blue. Um, but the only thing is so much of the background here where it's Castle Town is gonna be blue. Plus we've got like Lancer, Rules card, the King. I don't know, I'm kind of tempted to like do these in gold, but I don't know if that would be too obnoxious. Plus I could already hear people now being like, that's not canon. It's like, I know, yeah, I know. Also, I just noticed my like recommended videos down here. What in the world? Five Nights at Freddy's 2 new remix? Huh? And a Gojira video. What strange suggestions. Well, anyway. Hi, Purple Heart. Glad you made it. Hi, Drabby. Sorry about the sounds out there. Chicago for you. Chicago be like. Okay. So let's keep going with the outlining. Yeah, let's give Susie a bit more of the gold action. That might help me like decide how far I want to go with the gold down there. Sorry, sometimes this gets very like yellowy if you don't like shake it up enough. I do realize it is kind of silly though for me to be like wondering if things are going to be too garish when it's like, dude, you do like all your art with gold. Like by default, it's already too much. That's kind of the style. Okay. And yeah, we'll just kind of continue this up here. I at least like pre-marked those spots for gold. Oh my gosh, cat hair. There's so much cat hair. Glenn, come on. Even though he's gone, he's still being a problem. Jeez. Now this is where like some of the like overuse of the gold might come in because I was thinking about doing the spikes on like Susie's outfit in gold because that's how I did it with that one Deltarune illustration. Do I have that nearby? Hold on. Yeah, I think I do. I mean, some of you all might have seen the print, but I should have the original over here. Yeah, this is the original. Yeah, I did the spikes on Susie in this one are gold, and so I was thinking about doing that like again. um yeah, because I think it looked cool here, right? Granted, this one had a lot less like, because in this one only Chris is outlined in gold. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it would be like excessive or not. I guess I can decide later after like all the outlining is down. Because yeah, this one is like a little less like in your face with that stuff. Ross saying Lancer should be in gold. Did I like the FNAF 2 movie? I did actually. Yeah, I know critics have been super hard on it, but I actually really enjoyed it. Yeah. Has everyone here seen it or? Because I'm still being very careful about spoilers because I think a lot of people haven't seen it yet. It's only been out like what, like a week and a half or something. I feel like a lot of times like 2 weeks is kind of like the point where you can start like opening up a little bit with spoilers. You haven't seen it yet, Dolly Chew? Yeah, yeah, no worries. That's what I figured is that like a lot of people haven't seen it yet. So yeah, no spoilers. Also, sorry, I just realized like this is kind of far away. Let's tilt this down a little. I want y'all to be able to see this a little bit. Maybe I should like lower this a bit. I mean, I still want the mirror to be, like, visible, but the art's more important. The mirror is more to just, like, make sure the stream has some, like, personality instead of just, like, staring at the paper, which could be a little dull since I admittedly do work a little slow if you hadn't noticed. This is why, like, if people are always asking, they're like, "How long does it take you to do an illustration?" And it's like, ugh, you don't even wanna know. Forever. But it's just partially because, like, yeah, I'm more amateur when it comes to coloring. Black and white I'm used to. Coloring is not my area of expertise. You've seen the movie Cupcake? Go to the cinema. Yeah, no. I honestly, Jolly 2, that's how I did it with the first movie. I did not bother going to the theater. I only streamed it, so I feel ya. Hi, Eggman. Oh, Xanavi's here too. Hi. You talk about I already spoiled myself. Oh, no, no, no worries. No spoilers here yet. I think it's still early enough that there needs to be like a grace period. So yeah, no worries. All I'll say is I did enjoy it. Um, I understand like why critics have been so hard on it. But I guess I just wanted to have a good time with the movie, and that's what I had. So, you know, it's like good enough for me. So yeah, I guess we will just continue this outline up here. It's not like how I originally inked it, but like I think that's just what we're gonna do and hope that it's not a bad call. And pause the line right there. Because yeah, we do want to clean some of this up too. So yeah, that line is also, it's gonna continue over here with Chris as well, like this. Yeah. Well, you know, I never realized how ominous this is. 'Cause like I was trying to imitate the what was it? Like the that like opening art, right? Where it's like the three heroes thing. I was trying to do like a combination of like those silhouettes, but like with the characters like visible, which was actually really hard to do, by the way, like to combine the two. Um, I was kind of just winging it and hoping it wouldn't look weird. Um, but yeah, I never noticed before though, like how it's got like Chris with the sword, like doing the like, you know, down into the ground thing. That's interesting. This is how it always is with me though in Deltarune. You're gonna have to get used to me just occasionally pausing and having like theory thoughts and then I continue on. The prophecy, yes, that's what it was. Yeah, sorry. I'm only just now starting the coffee. I'm a little brain dead. Yeah, the prophecy. I was trying to like replicate that silhouette image, but with the actual characters. Even though, you know, we still don't know yet if the prophecy is actually about these three, but that's what we're going with for now. Favorite FNAF character? My favorite's Mangle. I like love Mangle. Oh my gosh, I saw this one thing though, it was so funny. I don't want to spoil anything though. Shoot. Well, I reposted it on TikTok though. It was a really funny video about the Mangle in the FNAF movie. I won't repeat what it said. I think it might be a spoiler, but yeah, if you look at my reposts though on TikTok, you can see it. It's probably one of the most recent things I reposted. Awesome style, like Kingdom Hearts meets Alice in Wonderland. Oh, thank you, Adam. Yeah, it is definitely giving that. Yeah. Yeah, especially with this one, since this is like the first chapter of Deltarune, so it's like really, really going to be pushing that Alice in Wonderland vibe, whereas like the next chapter, like the art is going to be more, you know, the cyber style. That's why I thought this would be a fun series though, because like each chapter has such a different vibe. So like each illustration is going to have a completely different like tone to it, which is fun. Your favorite's Mangle 2 cupcake? Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing a Mangle Get Ready with me. I was trying to decide if I wanted to do it on Thursday or Friday. I originally told people Thursday, but now I'm like kind of waffling on that. Yeah, I don't know. 'Cause I always feel like I can never have, like, too much mangle content. So, it's like, I know I just did a mangle get ready with me pretty recently, but, like, it's not possible for me to have too many mangle videos. It'll never happen, so but we'll see. I do think I'm gonna be doing the, Noel holiday, stream over the weekend, though. Um, Probably Sunday. 'Cause, yeah, I wanted to do, like, a Christmas Noel stream, um, but I do know that, like, once the week starts up, I think a lot of people are gonna be traveling, so I think Sunday might be, like, the best day to do it, so I think I'll probably, like, do my Noel cosplay, and we'll just, like, bake cookies and stuff, and just have, like, a chill, like, Christmas stream, but, yeah, the contrast would be kinda funny because I am thinking the stream that I do before that would be Mangle. Can't think of a tone more in stark contrast to Noel holiday baking cookies than Mangle from Five Nights at Freddy's, but this channel's always been a little, chaotic, right? Also, oh no, Glenn is back. What? Why are you looking at me like that? He is, like, staring me down. I can't let you back on my lap. I can't. I have to do art. You already stole, like, 45 minutes from the stream. I think it's because he wants dinner, and it's like, I'd love to feed him, but I don't know where the other cat is. I can't feed them unless they're both here. Um, okay, so sorry, I just hit another crossroad here, though. So, this gold line, right, we've got it following Susie. And so if I were to continue doing this in the silhouette style, the gold line would actually cut here. It would like go like up the sword, under the bottom of Susie's shoe, and then like under Chris, right? Like this. It would essentially just be outlining the very outside of the three of them. However, I could also have the outline going around Chris. I just don't know if that's like, first of all, I don't know if that's too much gold, but also like I don't know if that's like putting too much emphasis on Chris. Because yeah, I mean that's how I did it in the original. I didn't do a gold outline around Susie and Ralsei at all, but like I did have this outline specifically around Chris. But that's because I was doing this like, you know, heart on a string, heart on a chain, whatever you want to call it. Cage with human parts. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I want to. Because I mean, I kind of like the idea of having the outline just around these three to like make it be like they're just like the prophecy, the three together. But I mean, Chris is like, I don't want to call them special, but like they are the player character, if you know what I mean. So I don't know. I guess I'll keep doing the outline around the outside for now, and then we'll kind of see how that looks, and then maybe come back to Chris. I just don't know if it's like a bad call to like single them out so much. Hi, Delta Traveler. Love it. Thank you. Hi, Torn Mask. You made it. You love my cosplays, Cupcake. Thank you. Thank you. They're the gang. Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious. Those of you who have played Deltarune, what did you end up naming this trio? Because I think I ended up going with Fun Gang, but I know not everyone did. You just watch Murder Drones? Yeah, I watched Murder Drones for the first time pretty recently too. I don't remember exactly when it was, but I was definitely like late to watching it. It was like maybe it was definitely less than a year ago for sure that I watched it. What? I don't know if you heard that indignant meow that Glenn just did. I know you want dinner, but I don't know where your brother is. They're not actually siblings, by the way. We just call them brothers. They came from the same shelter, so they're like brothers in like origin. They're just not like biologically related, even though they are like a black cat and a tuxedo cat. So they kind of look like they could be related, but they're actually 6 years apart, the two of them. Glenn is the older one. He's like 12 or something. He's kind of an old man. Yeah, you're an old kitty. You don't look old though. You don't act old either. It's kind of impressive. Um, Hi Kevin Z Kangaroo. Hi Anime Freak Tap. Did I say that right? Hi Lemon Dinosaur. How am I? I'm doing all right. How are you doing? YouTube won't let you send a super chat? That's strange. I don't know why. It should be a monetized stream. I mean, no worries if you can't. I'm just like, I hope that doesn't mean that there's something like wrong with my account, you know? Like, I'm always like worried I've done something to mess up anything. I guess because like, I don't know, I'm so used to like TikTok like getting angry and messing with me over every little thing that like now I have that paranoia with all of the apps, including like Instagram and YouTube. Like every little mistake, and I'm just like, uh-oh, how am I gonna get punished? Old dogs and cat farm. Yeah. Animals are so silly. Yeah, especially when they want dinner, which is what Glenn wants right now, which is why he's being so noisy. I hear him like eating kibble, like, because that's the thing, like the cats are polar opposites. Like Glenn loves the wet food and hates the kibble. Sid hates the wet food and loves the kibble, which is weird because Sid doesn't really have teeth. Even though Sid's the younger one, he actually is like missing most of his teeth. He has incurable gingivitis, which we knew when we adopted him. Like we were warned and we were prepared to deal with that for his entire life. Um, but yeah, because of that, like Glenn left a lot of the kibble because he doesn't want it, and I guess Sid must have left some. So like now that Glenn realizes he's not getting the wet food dinner as quickly as he wanted, he's just kind of like angrily eating kibble over there, like, okay, fine, like I guess if that's how it's gonna be. I'm sorry, Glenn. Hopefully, like I think the other cat is like downstairs with my roommates, so like I'd like to think that eventually when he wakes up, like one of my roommates will feed the cats because I do feel kind of bad for them. They were supposed to get fed like over an hour ago, but it's not like a perfect schedule that we keep them on. Who's your favorite character? Do you mean from Deltarune? I mean, if so, like I hope this doesn't make me sound like a weirdo, but like I'm like I'm a little obsessed with Spamton. Like maybe a lot of stuff obsessed with Spamton. Love Spamton. Yeah, I also do a Spamton cosplay. Um, yeah. It's so hard to pick a favorite though. Like I'm trying to think like if not Spamton though, like who else? And it's like immediately like 10 characters come to mind. I love them all so much. It's such a like amazing cast. I don't know. They're all amazing, every single one of them. I mean, that's the sign of a good story, right? That like it's like hard to pick a favorite. I do love Lancer. I'm a big Lancer fan, of course. I love the whole trio. I love all three of them. I don't know. I don't know how to pick favorites. Not you though. You can go away. I don't want to deal with you. Jevil and I aren't friends. Friendship ended. I've unfriended Jevil. Jevil humiliated me, so we're done. I'm kidding. I do like Jevil. I'm just mad at Jevil for being such a difficult fight. Why? Why? Ugh. Of course you're a Spirited fan, right? There, Diligence. Chris, yeah. It was like outside the main three. Tenna, yes. I have the new Tenna plush. I love it so much. I had to. I like pre-ordered it. Like as soon as it was available, I was like, mine. Burger and pizza pants. Yes. I actually do have like, where is it? My Ita bag has like a burger slash pizza pants like pin on it. Yeah, that is like a severely underrated character. They are so funny. So okay, I'm going back around and like adding some of the like outline just back in a few spots. Because I just realized, like, especially if I do end up making these spokes gold, they're gonna run directly through that contour line, which we do not want. So, I'm gonna add that back in. Especially now that this area is like dried a little bit more. Um, oh my gosh, thank you so much, Eggman, for the super chat. $10. Oh my goodness. Holidays, Jamie, here's to a new year of success. Oh, thank you. That is very generous of you. Oh my goodness, $10. Yeah, I guess the super chats worked then. I'll take that as a good sign that there's nothing wrong with my account. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I might use those $10 to I don't know. I was debating like maybe doing like a gingerbread house building thing in the Noel live stream, and I think the gingerbread house kit is like $10. And I was a little hesitant because I was like, I don't know. I don't know anything about Christmas. I know it's weird to do a Noel holiday cosplay and Christmas stream when I like don't know anything about Christmas, but like can adults do gingerbread house making? Would that be weird if I did that? Like I understand if I'm cosplaying Noel, like Noel is like in high school, but like it just, just me though as myself, like would that be like weird if I've never made a gingerbread house before, so like yeah, that'd be so cute. Oh, is my hair new? Oh, no, I often use this hair. The gray is like extensions, but the rest of it's my usual hair. Sometimes I wear wigs during these streams if I'm feeling silly, but yeah, today I just kind of went with the usual. Rules card. The brand size type of pens you use? Yeah, sorry, as I'm like working, I'll try to keep showing y'all what stuff I'm using. Gingerbread houses are for everyone? Okay. Sure you can. What are you LOL about, mister? It would be weird. Yeah, I don't know, cause like, I'm not, like, a kid, but since I don't have, like, any experience with, like, um, Christmas stuff, like, I've never, like, been at, like, a party or something where people are making gingerbread houses. Like, I actually to be honest, I don't actually know when people make them. Do they just, like, make them at home or, like, when does it occur? I don't know how else to ask that question. It sounds so weird. I sound so ignorant, I'm sure, but uh, Christmas in the US is celebrated so differently. Yeah, that's the other thing too, is it's like every country, like honestly, even in the US, different regions of the US celebrate it differently. So it is kind of a tough call. Looks cool. Oh, thank you, Lemon Dinosaur, my hair. Yeah. Hi, Abdal Ahmed. Glad you like my art. Thank you. Yeah, sorry, we're slowly making our way through it. I'm like trying to patch up these gold lines that I just added here. Sorry, I keep getting distracted where it's like 1 minute I'm like focusing on the art, which makes it hard to like read the chat and talk, and then the next minute I'm chatting and talking and then realizing like, hey, you're supposed to be working on the art. Ah, it's very difficult to multitask, but that's okay. We got it. We got it. I think I'm gonna switch to these microns though for these little areas. So yeah, as far as like supplies that I use, so this here is upside down. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know exactly what these are called, but I usually just call them like zebra fine liners or like a zebra fine brush pen. But I know the rest is in Japanese. You can actually buy these in bulk from jetpens.com, which I think is a good way to do it. It's very cost effective. But I'm gonna switch to my personal favorite tool, although I've heard that people get mad when I use these. I'm gonna switch to this Micron. I use the smallest size, the 005, so you can see the tip is like super, super tiny. Um, Sometimes when I'm at conventions, I'll be like working on illustrations where like I'm basically doing the entire thing with just this tiny Micron. And I've had people stand and watch me do it and then just suddenly be like, this is making me angry because like no one should be doing art like this with this tiny little micron. I don't know why I do it that way. I fully understand that it's weird. I don't know. I just got used to it. And it's like, I like to do like a lot of small detail stuff. So like the micron is like kind of like a lifesaver for that. But I do understand that like it can look very frustrating. It's like watching somebody paint a house with a toothbrush, you know? Like So I can fully understand why people get mad, but that's just like, I don't know, it's just how I do it. So yeah. But I don't know how else I'd be able to do like these tiny little spaces here. If I was using that zebra pen for this right now, like the lines would be so thick. And don't get me wrong, I can go back over some of this like a few times. Like if I make some mistakes, like the gold can go on top of the black goes on the gold. You can't do it forever. It does eventually reach a point where like they start messing with each other. But yeah, I don't know. I find it's faster to like just use this very thin pen and kind of like get it right the first time when I can, you know? But yeah, I don't even own any other like micron sizes. I know they come in a bunch of sizes, with this one being the smallest, and I used to own all of the sizes and eventually realized like I just don't touch the others. I don't. I only ever use the 005. So, yep. I tend to buy these in bulk as well because I go through them so fast. Um, in fact, I actually do need to do that because I think I only have like one more left after this. So I do need to order some more. But yeah, I don't know. It's just part of my style, I guess, just these weird thin micron pen lines. But yeah, that is the only thing that was like they break super, super easily because the tip is so, so thin. They can't survive much, especially like on mixed media paper where it's got that like rough texture. These things do not last, which is a problem because actually like that sketchbook that I've been working on is like that rough textured paper. Which, speaking of which, I actually did start another illustration in there, and I can show you all where I'm at with that in a second. It's just pencil right now, though. It is not even like, well, no, that's not true. I did start doing a little bit of inking, but nothing too fancy. You're subbing, Abdallah? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Grandmother helped me make it. Okay, so yeah, your grandmother was making a gingerbread house. And out in Santa Fe? Well, thanks for joining for a bit. Don't worry, you'll get to see like the results of this. Although I'll probably do another one of these streams because like I'm not gonna make it that far today. So yeah, it's like I imagine there will be like a part 2 for this one. Like maybe I don't know about next week since it's like the holidays, but maybe yeah, maybe next week we'll see. Seen YouTube videos of people making gingerbread houses. Okay, that's true. I have seen Game Grumps do it, and they're older than me, so. Looks fantastic. Thank you, Glamrock. They're questioning Jamie's methods. Thank you. What kind of art is this? I don't know. What would you call this? I mean, I guess it's like fan art, but like, it's I do things like in traditional art style, I guess, though, since it's not digital. I can do digital, by the way. Like, I don't want people to think I can't do it just because I am known for this. I can. This is kind of my preferred method. Although when I make the art prints for these, I have to do a lot of digital stuff with them. So I scan these and then they go straight into like Photoshop, you know? 5 is the lowest you go. I've tried. I used to have a size 5 micron. I just couldn't do it. I don't know. It was so bulky. It drove me nuts. I couldn't stand that thing. I wonder if it's still around somewhere. I'm pretty sure I just like tossed it when I realized I was literally never going to use it. But I do remember having a 5. Sorry, just touching up some of these lines here. Some of the gold got like a little too thin. A bit better. Yeah, you'll see me going back and forth with a lot of that like over and over again. It's normal. That's why this stuff takes so long though. Like I always feel like a little bad about how long it takes me to do this art. Like, because I guess like, I guess what bothers me is like, you know, my YouTube channel and like my TikTok and my Instagram, there is definitely like a balance issue of like you'll get a lot of cosplay videos from me and then just an occasional art video, which I don't want it to be that way, but the problem is just like, I can put on a cosplay and then film a bunch of videos in one go. And then I've just got those to share for like, the rest of the week or two. Whereas art, it's like I can only work so quickly and I can really only kind of like drag a few videos out of any given piece. Like, so yeah, I don't know. I I don't like that like there is that imbalance. I wish that my my various socials were like a little more like it doesn't have to be 50-50, but just more art than what they are. It's just that like compared to the cosplay thing, um art just takes so much longer. I wish I knew of like ways to make more like art videos that wouldn't be like weird and annoying. I hate to say it, like because there's only so much you can do with like process videos and stuff before it's like people are gonna be like, we don't care, like most people just want to see the final product. So it does put me in a bit of a strange spot. When I was doing my Danganronpa art series, I remember I used to do, I'd say like the average was like a concept sketch video and then like maybe like one or two in the middle of the process and then like a final one. But I don't know. I don't know. I've kind of stopped doing it that way though with the more recent stuff. I kind of started just doing like weird little joke videos now that I think about it. Because yeah, I think like so far with this one, like I did an inking video, and then the second one that I did was just me making a joke about how hard it is to draw Jevil when like you're haunted by the horrible, awful memories of Jevil destroying you nearly 100 times in a live stream. That video like popped off on Instagram too. Like it has like 20,000 views or something. I was like, thanks, Instagram. I can always count on Instagram to find my most embarrassing videos and make sure that those are the ones that pop off. Very cool. Instagram is the one that made my mangle tooth incident go viral. Very cool, Instagram. Really loved that. Hi, Cranton. Hi, Chris Parker. Just don't do the annoying trying to slowly turn the camera around. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think the only time I would ever do something like that is if I was like in cosplay, it might be kind of funny. Like imagine like I do like another Spamton illustration and then like as Spamton, I'm just like, it's me. But no, unlikely though that I would ever do that. Not really my kind of style. Oh my gosh, handsome rules card. Hi, welcome to the stream. Yes, we will be color kid rules card eventually. We will get there. We're just kind of slowly making our way through the prophecy section down here right now. Although, I gotta say, a rules card, I feel like you're gonna be pretty easy to color in. It's kind of just, blue. Like a dark navy and not much else. It's an interesting color palette. I wonder if I should include rules card in the third chapter art. I don't think there's a place for him in my chapter 2 illustration after this, but chapter 3 though. Comedic potential there perhaps. Okay, yeah, sorry, I'm fixing up the line, like, for anyone who just showed up and is, like, wondering what in the world I'm doing, so I've added in, sorry, I'm trying to, like, judge where the camera lens is here, I've added in these, like, gold outlines, right, like, slowly around the trio. I don't know yet if I'm gonna also just have Chris separately have a line, but as I'm, like, adding in the gold, I'm going back around with a black line to like add another contour around the gold. It's not like a necessary step, but I just personally like the way that stuff like makes it pop, you know? I guess, like, worst case scenario, if, like, the contour line doesn't look good, the gold can go back over the, black ink and, like, erase it, but it's just, you know, I'm gonna end up with, like, a really thick line that I'm not gonna like, so we don't want that. Um, Now the other thing too is, like, you know, I was saying earlier, like, I can do digital. I don't want people to think I can't just because you almost never see me doing it. Um, so, I mean, I don't wanna rely on this. It is something I try very hard to avoid, but in the if the worst case scenario comes to pass and, like, I make a horrible mistake or something is just really not working, I can scan these and then finish them digitally, which is actually why, before I started coloring this, I scanned this just in black and white and saved, like, a super, like, high res, like, 600 DPI, like, version of this in black and white so that, yeah, if something truly, truly goes wrong, um, I can color this digitally. I do know how, but yeah, that obviously wouldn't be, like, the ideal scenario. I especially because, like, I work at conventions, so, like, the thing I always like to do is have, like, the originals out for people to look at, and so, if I make a mistake here and, like, mess it all up and stuff, then, you know, I'm not gonna have, like, an original that I can put out anymore. Like, I can still have, like, prints, but this aspect of it would be lost as far as, like, having physical art, like, on paper that I can show people at conventions and, like, display and stuff, so, yeah, I'm gonna try very hard not to, like, do anything that's gonna ruin this, but, you know, if something truly goes wrong, this piece would not be done. It can still be saved. It'll just be saved digitally. Heading out, Eggman? Well, no worries. I hope you have fun on your trip. Yeah, that's the thing, like, I'm, like, a little unsure about the live streaming this, like, week and next week because I know so many people are traveling, like, even my roommates are gonna be traveling. Wi-Fi sucks in the dark world. Oh my gosh, I bet. Oh, is that why, the garbage noise happens? 'Cause the does Gaster have bad Wi-Fi? Can you imagine if all of this, like, all the Undertale Deltarune stuff in the end is just like, that's the answer. Just at the end of the day, Gaster just had really bad Wi-Fi. It wasn't supposed to be garbage noise. This is art, my friend, amazingly great. Oh, thank you so much, Zwei? Is that how you say it? Zwei? Zwei? Thank you, thank you. Yeah, hi to any newcomers here. I, I'm not used to doing, vertical art streams like this, so I keep forgetting that, we have more people, like, passing through on the stream, I guess, is the way to describe it. Because when I do desktop streams, usually, like, they do not get pushed out or shown at all. Like, I will often have almost 0 people viewing. Um, and I wanted to switch to a vertical stream for this one, not because I was trying to, like, bump up the views or anything like that, but because this art is just such a, like, it's so big. Because I think the last art stream I did, was it was Undyne, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, do I have the original for Undyne over here? Let me see. I have my whole portfolio over here. I think it was Undyne, and I can show you the difference in the paper size. Pretty sure she's over here somewhere. There's Undyne. Because that was like 5 months ago. Oh, here she is. Hold on. Yeah, this is the last art stream I did was for this illustration. And you can see, like, how much smaller this one is. Like, this is like 9 by 12. So it was, like, easier to do on desktop because pretty much like half the screen then was just this. And then I just was, like, on the webcam, like, on the other side. Um, but yeah, for this one here being so huge, I was like, it's just gonna end up being this weird little, like, strip on the desktop, you know? It just I could there was no way to, like, balance it that was gonna look good, so, yeah, I switched to vertical stream for this one, in the hopes that it would just make a better balance. I know it's a weird setup like with the mirror and everything, but so far I think it's working out right. See herself Undyne, yes. Oh my gosh, I need to cosplay Undyne again soon. She is like one of my favorite cosplays to do, and it has been way too long. I don't think I've pulled that one out since Dragon Con when I took her to the aquarium. That was so much fun. Oh my god. I want to do that again next year. Um, but yeah, I need to like get out my Undyne cosplay again. Um, I'm gonna have the Noelle cosplay out, I think on Sunday, for the Christmas stream. But yeah, I gotta find like a good excuse to get Undyne out. Not that I need an excuse, but like sometimes it's like fun though if you have like an excuse, like some kind of silly goal or something to do. Um, hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna ponder that. I'm gonna try to come up with something fun for Undyne. I feel like your channel is very underrated. Need more views because your cosplays are amazing. Oh, thank you so much, Lemon Dinosaur. Yeah, I mean, it surprisingly does seem though like the last few streams actually did get a lot of views. I'm definitely not gonna like hold my breath on that becoming a permanent thing. I've had it happen before where like I'll have like a string of uh like live streams and a string of shorts videos that like get a ton of views and then it all like just goes right back to the way it was before. Um so I don't know if that's the case here, if I just kind of like got lucky recently. But it'd be nice if it would continue. Like it's always like fun, you know, when like the videos are like popping off and stuff. Cause like even my shorts have been doing like better lately. But yeah, I don't know. Too often in the past, it's been very much not permanent that that happens. So I'm just kind of like enjoying the increase in views now, like while I have them, and then we'll see what happens. Like I know this stream is like, even though it's vertical, like it's probably not going to get a lot of views, just because like my art streams never do compared to my cosplay stuff, but that's okay. Oh, surprisingly, my art shorts videos often do well. Not always, but they tend to do a lot better than I think they're going to, which is good. It's kind of a shame. TikTok is like the one place now where my art videos do really bad, and that used to not be the case, so I don't know what changed. TikTok used to really like my art videos, and now it's like nothing. It's like dead over there. Instagram, though, like consistently likes my art videos. Okay. Some of those lines got a little messy, so I'm going to redo them. Get into a throuple. I will say, in chapter 3, I think the like line I might have laughed the hardest at was like when Rule's card was just like, so you are the X? And I just like, I don't know, maybe it was just like the disbelief. Like I just remember like, because I was like live streaming, and I just was sitting there like stunned. In like a good way though, like I was like doing that thing where like you're internally laughing so hard that nothing's coming out. You're just kind of like was not expecting that plot line in Deltarune. It's like, whoa. December 21st is Fried Shrimp Day. That is so random. Hi, Anity. Just finished Undertale not that long ago. Want to play Deltarune next? Heck yeah. Oh my gosh, your stream is awesome. Love the art. Keep up the nice work. Oh, thank you so much, Entity. Yeah, if you enjoyed Undertale, you absolutely need to play Deltarune. It's so freaking good. Yeah, actually at the last convention that I was working at, which was I think it was just last weekend, I was running into that a lot where like I had my Undertale art out, and especially because like on Sunday I was in my Noel cosplay, and so yeah, I'd have people being like, oh, like I loved Undertale, I haven't started Deltarune yet, and like it was like immediately my job to like convince them. It was kind of funny because sometimes like they'd be in friend groups where like other people also were just like, what? Like, and then so like we'd all be trying to convince them. Yeah, if you loved Undertale, Deltarune is like so peak. Hey, crusty toasted bread. Oh, thank you, Dove Lines. Epic. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, OG Chase Man, for the jewels. Thank you so much. I think those are the first jewels we've gotten today. Thank you. Oh gosh, Lancer. I should like bring my like Lancer plush in here. I just told my friends that Sans owns a shop. Just make sure not to tell them about how things ended with Sans in chapter 4. That sure divided the fan base. Woo! Never thought I'd live to see the day. My God, I'm so excited for chapter 5 though. Although I've been joking that like because it takes me so long to make these illustrations, like because yeah, for those who don't know, this is like gonna be part of a series, because I want to do one of these for each chapter, and obviously this is chapter 1. Yeah, I've been joking that like by the time I'm like done with the chapter 4 art, it'll finally be time for chapter 5 to actually come out. So yeah, I guess in a way I kind of hope I'm wrong about that, like because I know how long it takes me to do this stuff, and I want to believe that we'll have chapter 5 before I finally catch up, but not gonna get my hopes up. My prediction is I think chapter 5 is gonna drop on Halloween next year, but in a way, like again, I kind of hope I'm wrong because that's so far away, but that's just that's been my running theory, is that it's gonna drop on Halloween. There's been some like signs pointing towards it. But well, oh my gosh, if we could get it sooner, I'd be so happy. Please, Toby, I beg, I plead. Oh yeah, speaking of Toby, he's still back here like he always is. I don't know if you can see him from this angle because I'm like sitting in a weird spot here, but yeah, whenever I'm live streaming, Toby's always back here. But normally during my cosplay get ready with me, as you can see him pretty easily back there. Now rolls card. Well, thanks for joining. 12, 25, 26. Oh gosh, no. I don't want chapter 5 to come out like that. That's over a year from now. Oh, please, Toby, do not make us wait until Christmas. I will be so sad. That would literally be more than a year from now. I think I'd like lose my mind in that time period. We're talking about carpet. Oh, Fallout, that season 2 is dropping tonight? Really? I'm surprised my roommates didn't mention that. Because we've been watching the show together, so. Well, it's possible then that one of my roommates might show up here while I'm streaming and be like, hey, when you're done, season 2 of Fallout. Okay. Yeah, let's keep going with this gold line thing, because yeah, we've got a good like thing going here. It gets a little muddy in this area with like Chris and Rawls. Their feet are kind of joined up. I think, yeah, I mean, I'm still undecided about if I'm gonna be outlining Chris separately, but yeah, I guess at least for now I'm gonna try to like carry this line over around Rawlsay. Also, for anyone wondering what tools I'm using, sorry, I keep forgetting to mention that stuff. This is a golden shine marker from the company has a very weird spelling. It's like I think it's Divicil, so it's like Divicl. And so yeah, it's basically just like a gold like marker that is filled with gold paint. I really like these. They go on top of ink, like, effortlessly, which is awesome. Um, so yeah, I used to use different tools for gold, and now I, like, exclusively use this Divicil stuff. Um, although I do have something I use for, like, for the larger stuff. Here, I can, like, show you y'all. I've got it, like, over here. I don't use this often, but, hold on. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, if there's, like, a situation where I need to put, like, a just unbelievable amount of gold down, I use these. Um, they are Coliro, watercolor, like, metallic like, literally, like, metallic watercolors. They're, like, water activated, you use them with a brush. I think you can tell which one I tend to use the most. It's a mystery. But, yeah, these are a good little, like, uh, trick to have lying around if you're someone who wants, like, even more gold than just doing, like, outlines like that. But, yeah, I don't use them very often, though. Those are for, like, extreme situations. So, yeah, I guess this line here would have to kinda carry in this little gap here. It's, like, a little silly, but 'cause yeah, that's the thing, is, like, when I inked this, I didn't do it, like, with the intent to add this gold. This was a last minute decision. So it does make some of these lines, like, a little strange, but hopefully it'll, like, pay off and look cool. And if not, then whoops. My bad. So, yeah, I'm just gonna continue around here where I'll say, "Precious little fluffy boy." I might save some of that though. So here's like the weird situation that I'm in. Um, it's amazing art. Oh, thank you so much, Onyx Be Silly. Sorry, I just realized I missed a bunch of stuff here. Oh, you heading out, Lemon Dinosaur? Good luck with your midterms. Yeah, thanks for joining for a bit. Um, you like the gold, Michael? Hi, random person is here, busting my eyes. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much for the floating heart for 10 jewels. Thank you so much, random person is here. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Didn't have watercolors like that when I was a kid. Yeah, they're definitely kind of rare. Hi, NPR Play Games. Do you remember me? Yeah, I remember you. This is looking really good. Oh, thank you, Glamrock. This looks so good. Oh, thank you, Error. Error TZ9 Jewel. Hi, Alicia. I wish I liked those more. Do you mean the watercolors, Andrew? Yeah, I will say, like, I don't like some of those colors very much. I tried to like the silver one. I tried to use it with several illustrations, and it's just weak. I don't know what it is with the silver in that set there, but it's like no matter how many layers I put down, it's like transparent. Yeah. So I've only really found it useful for, like, yeah, doing, like, huge areas of gold. Um but yeah, not so much the other colors. Like, yeah, the bronze is like a little, I didn't just like really like that shade of bronze that it came with, and the silver's just bad. I have not found a silver that I like very much, to be honest. I have, like, a bunch of different tools for making silver, and most of them have been frustrating in various ways, um, which is why you don't see me using silver very often, even though I actually do like silver. Um, but yeah, I don't know what it is. It's really hard to find, like, a good silver, like, art tool. Um, and that, honestly, that even goes for this company. Like, the company that I use for, like, the one that I'm just using here, the Divicil, I tried, like, one of their silver products, and yeah, it was the same thing. It just wasn't good. It was bad. I remember trying to use it on the other Deltarune illustration, actually, and it was, like, really just making a mess. 'cause it was like ink wouldn't go on top of it for some reason, like, I don't know what, like, chemicals they used, but it wasn't the same. So, yeah, that has been, like, a major frustration for me. I do think I would use a lot more silver in my art if I could actually find, like, some silver supplies that, like, didn't drive me nuts and make me mad. Gold just seems like there's more reliable stuff out there. So, yeah, once again, I'm going back in with the Micron, the 005, the super, super thin tip, just to redo these, outlines here. Um, but yeah, I was just saying, like, I think I'm actually gonna save some of this here, because, um, I'm sort of in a weird situation where I like doing art live streams like this, but I also like making process shorts videos. So there does have to be a little bit of a back and forth here where some of this I live stream and then some of this I save for after the stream where I can film it for the process video. And so I'm being a little strategic here because you might notice, now that I pointed out, you might notice in my art videos, you will never see me working on the left side of the art. And the reason for that is because, first of all, my arm just it tends to cover up everything when I'm doing that, but also it tends to mess up the focus on the camera. Like you start getting that weird like blurring and stuff, which is just nauseating. Um, so that's why I like live streaming these kinds of areas, like way down here and on the left, because those are the parts I don't want to film for the shorts videos. But this like area over here, I was like, oh, you know what? Doing the gold outline over here, that would be perfect for the process video. So sorry, Ralsei, I'm gonna leave you a little unfinished with the stream, but I'm doing it intentionally so that we can come back to that later for a different sort of piece of content, I suppose. It does get a little frustrating sometimes, like having to like think about all those different angles, you know, for different types of content, but it'll be worth it. Oh, that's right. I just realized I told you I was going to show you what I was doing in my sketchbook and then I forgot. Sorry. It's so hard to multitask because it's like I'm reading the chat and I'm drawing and I'm trying to like focus on the like angles here and I'm chatting and whew, it's a lot. Steam Powered Giraffe, like the band? Yeah, of course. I think I've used one of their songs in one of my cosplay videos at some point. I don't remember what song it was, but yeah. But yeah, I am working on my sketchbook right now, and this is really just like a loose sketch. This is like nothing, but yeah, I'm doing like an original at the moment. Because the last one I did was a puppet from FNAF, and I don't necessarily just go like fan art, regular, like original art, fan art, original art. Like there's no pattern to it, but just because the last one was original, like I just had like an urge. Or sorry, the last one was fan art, so I had an urge to do an original. So yeah, this one is like I don't know when it'll be done. I'm just kind of like uh, making a concept happen here and kind of seeing where it goes. But yeah, that's where I'm at with the sketchbook. So there will be like some kind of process video for it soon, probably. If you follow me on Instagram, I'll probably be sharing like stories, you know, with some of the process too. I was trying to see if I had any other Undertale and Deltarune art in here. I think I do. Like as long as I have it out, right? Oh yeah, here's a Muffet. I think I live streamed this one, right? I think I did like 1 or 2 parts on this one for this Muffet illustration. What else have we got in here? Oh yeah, I was doing some chapter 3 and 4 doodles. Oh gosh. So yeah. But yeah, this is the in progress one at the moment. Slowly but surely. That's how I've like been wanting to do things lately is like I try to like have like a big illustration happening and then like a sketchbook illustration and I just kind of go back and forth between them. I find it like helpful because like I don't know if this is just me, but I tend to get like intimidated by big illustrations like this. I know that probably seems ridiculous since I like basically do this for a living and stuff and have for many years, but, um, I don't know, I still suffer with that though of, like, that feeling of, like, "Oh, no, it's too big, it's too much, I can't do it." Yeah, that thought just haunts me constantly of, like, "Oh, I actually can't do it." It'll be terrible, I'll ruin it. So, like, I like to have the sketchbook now because, like, it gives me an opportunity to, like, step away a little bit and, like, still do art, but, like, in a way that's a little less, like, scary compared to, like, this. So, yeah, it's like a palate cleanser, as I like to say. But now it is time to return to the Deltarune art because this needs color. There we go. So, yeah, just cleaning up these edges a little bit. After the live, I will probably, go back in and clean some of this up on my own, because some of it is hard for me to see, from this angle, but I don't wanna, like, move this around too much because I wanna, like, make sure that it's, visible for the stream. Um, Whereas, like, on my own, I can be like this, like, all that, which would be not good for a live stream, so, yeah, if any of this looks a little sloppy, like, don't worry, like, I'm still, it's not, like, done, like, this is more like the demonstration part of things. That's beautiful. Oh, thank you so much, El Sebastiano Pinto? Thank you. Oh, thank you, Dolly, too. I have your lungs. Hello, y'all. I'm real glad we've had, like, a steady stream of viewers. I guess, yeah, almost 30 people. That is the nice thing about doing a vertical stream. Like, I I'm sure, like, the desktop stream is, like, maybe a little more professional or something, like, for an art stream, but it is kind of, like, a bummer that it won't get, like, shown to people, like, at all. It basically just gets buried immediately. Um, 'Cause, yeah, usually when I do, like, a desktop art stream, I'll have, like, 7 people maximum watching, so it is kinda nice that, like, I have access to, like, the shorts and vertical feed now. Like I was saying before, like, I didn't, switch over to a vertical stream for the sake of views, that wasn't the point, but it is, like, a nice little added, bonus. 'Cause then you have more people to show your stuff to, more people to chat with. And yeah, this definitely won't be, like, the only one of these that I do either. I will probably, um, after this stream, like, I will do some of the more right side stuff, um, and, that'll be for the shorts content, and then, yeah, we'll do, like, a part 2 of this when there's, like, because we'll probably be, like, more up in this area, for part 2. Um, so, yeah, I'll have to, like, figure out when that one is happening, but, yeah, since I work slow, I went into this knowing that, like, there was absolutely no way that this was gonna be the only one. I think the Undine one that I did last time was, like, 4 parts or something, and that was a much smaller illustration. I don't think this one's gonna be 4 parts, but yeah. But I do work slow, I admit it. Hi, Isaiah. Welcome back, Stalin Foot Fetish. YT and their priorities, I know, right? Every now and then I'm just like, "Man, YouTube, you wanna be TikTok so bad." Do I know Sonic the Hedgehog? Wait, are there people out there who don't know Sonic the Hedgehog? Kigurumi masks? Isn't kigurumi like the, like, pajama things? Am I thinking of something else? It's funny because for my cosplays, I make a lot of masquerade masks, but I think that's a different thing. So I'll just tilt this a little bit. Also, if you hear any sounds in the background there, I think the cats are finally getting fed. It's a little late, but I think Sid was asleep. He was the holdup. Okay. So yeah, we're only gonna take raw, say, like the gold line. I'm just gonna take it this far because yeah, I'm gonna finish the rest of that in the shorts video process stuff instead. But that's okay. Okay. And yeah, I will be kind of fixing some of this up a bit after the stream. That's the one thing with gold, like I love it, but the glare of it makes it so like sometimes it's tricky to see what you're doing, you know, because the glare actually like almost like blinds you to some of like how the line looks. So, okay. I don't know, I'm still trying to decide what to do about Chris, because like now that I'm seeing like the gold outline, like I'm like a little worried Chris isn't gonna pop enough. Like Chris is very much like in the foreground, even though it's like just the prophecy. I don't know. That'd be a lot of gold, admittedly. Hmm. I have to make up my mind eventually. Never seen any movies, shows, or played any games about Sonic? Yeah, but like you know Sonic, right? That's the thing. Like I think everyone, at least through like cultural osmosis, is aware of the existence of Sonic. Done with doing clean liner. I want to start messing around a little more. Yeah, you should. Like because I had the same thing where it was like I used to be so obsessed with the clean line art because of like my comic art like inking background, you know? And when I started like getting a little messier with things, it was like very freeing. It was hard for me. Like I think that's why I still struggle with coloring is because like there's a certain amount of like mess to that compared to just like black and white. But it is really freeing like when you start leaning into it, you know. Welcome back, FNAF Creepypasta. I think that's a big franchise, no server crust. They mess the meat itself knows who he is. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like even if you haven't like played a Sonic game or watched the movie, it's like we all know of the existence of Sonic though. You can't escape him, he's too fast. Okay, what time is it? 7:07? Okay. So we've been at this for about 2 hours, although Glenn did steal the first hour from the stream. Thanks for that, Glenn. Okay, yeah, let's like continue the gold line around Susie at least for now. I think like once we have like the gold line like here-ish, maybe it'll be easier to see like what to do with Chris. The only thing is like the gold line here is going to be very tricky because Susie's hair is a bit like wild. Why am I trying to shake the Micron? This isn't the gold pen. Why isn't this Micron working? That was pure like muscle memory habit right there. Okay, so let's kind of continue with around Susie. Also, if you're wondering like why, like when I was saying before about how you won't see me doing this like left side stuff in the like process videos, like you might be thinking like, well, why don't you just like, you know, change the angle on the camera? But the reason is because like, you know, the only way that I'm able to do this right now is because we're at this super strange angle. When I'm doing like process video things, like, you know, we're doing more of like a top down kind of thing, or else everything gets very warped. And that's when I end up with like, you know, my arm across things and like, you know, the focus issues. But, you know, a live stream is different. Like, you know, this is more like a casual, just like whatever goes kind of thing, you know? So Yeah, that's why it's like I don't mind if the camera angle is a little like goofy. I mean, I probably should tilt this down a little bit though. Admittedly, the angle is a bit extreme. See if I can like move this a bit. No, not like that. I still want the mirror to be visible, but yeah, it would be nice if the art was a bit more. Uh... That's the only thing is this tripod, like, it's really unstable. If you like lean it too much in any direction, it starts like falling. That's what happens when you get these cheap tripods. You're gonna stay up? You're gonna fall? Yeah, this thing drives me nuts. But yeah, I think that should be okay. Okay, hopefully that's a little less extreme. I don't know, it looks about the same, doesn't it? Oh well, whatever. Want it to look like sketchy? Yeah. I love sketchy art styles. Sometimes if you use 808 for you. Yeah, it's 7:10 here. I started at 5. I probably won't go too much past 8 o'clock. My art streams are usually a bit shorter than like my cosplay streams because like with the cosplay ones, you know, it's sort of like they're not done until the cosplay is done. The art streams tend to be a bit more like laid back and casual, especially because like, you know, we'll have like a part 2 and stuff. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see where we're at like in like 45 minutes or so. Because yeah, whenever this ends, that's when I finally get to have like dinner. Hi, is it pronounced Mylan? Mylan? That's what pen to use. Oh no, you can ask me anytime. Yeah, sorry, I should probably keep like pointing it out as I'm working. So like right now, what I'm about to use is this here. I'm still not sure what the name is exactly, but like the brand I guess is Zebra. And I guess it's like a I don't know. I'm never sure exactly what to look up to like Google it. I tend to get these in bulk off jetpens.com. Um, but yeah, it's like a type of like fine tip brush pen. So it's like it's not like a micron, but it's not really like a brush pen, like a Pentel. It's like some sort of weird little in between thing. Um, it feels almost like a very thin tipped marker, kind of, but it's ink. Um, I'm quite fond of this one because like I rely so heavily on like the smallest possible um microns that like this is like the one thing I can use when like I do need a thicker line that like won't bother me because I don't know, whenever I try the like thicker microns, I just can't seem to like I just don't vibe with them. I don't know what it is. But this one works well for me. So it is like a bit of a time saver because like I can just cover more ground with this compared to a micron. Um, but I also can't be as like precise with this, unfortunately. So it's like I do a bit of a back and forth between the two of them. But it's pretty much just those two. Like I actually don't use a whole lot of different tools when it comes to inking. When it comes to coloring, like you'll see me using all kinds of stuff. But yeah, for inking, I kind of just keep it to the same few things every time. Yeah, actually, I can grab the Pentel too to show you all how I do the like really large areas. I was gonna grab it sooner, but I had the cat like, pinning my arm down. Now that he's gone though, I can grab the rest of it. Because yeah, for a lot of these really dark areas, I use this. This is a Pentel brush pen. So this is like literally like a brush. So when you see me like sometimes like, you know, I call it again like double tapping the ink, it's like it goes down like paint, basically. Now sometimes for like really, really big areas, I will literally just pull out like a bottle of India ink and a brush and just like go to town. But yeah, for like these smaller areas, like it's easier to just use this because it's very thin. Um, and I also tend to like it because this is just me being really like picky. Um, I find that a lot of India ink tends to go down very brown. Like it's black, but there's like this brown tint to it that I don't love. Whereas like whatever ink they use in these like Pentel brush pens, it's like a blue, like it's so black it's almost blue, and you can get like the blackest of black. So yeah, these are nice because they're refillable too. I have like, I'll show you this whole thing here of like cartridges, these backup ones. So yeah, I can like just refill the pen constantly. So yeah, you will occasionally see me pulling this out when I'm like trying to just fill in, because yeah, I do all of the ink twice. I know that sounds ridiculous, but that's how I get things to just pop so much. Um, so yeah, I'm not going to do that on stream though, because it is unbelievably boring. That is for me to deal with on my own, and usually it has me like wanting to scream because it is so monotonous and boring. And usually the whole time I'm like, why do I do this? Why am I doing this to myself? Um, but yeah, the other reason also that you won't see me double tapping the ink so much is, as much as I love these, they dry really slowly. Like if you're just using like regular like India ink or just any of these other supplies, they'll dry almost instantly. This thing, I swear, it's like 15 to 20 minutes minimum. Like I'm gonna avoid that spot right there that I just demoed, because I guarantee you that that is still wet. So yeah. Hi is it Doom Pokey? Hi. Is it a felt tip pen? Maybe. Um, I mean, it definitely has that feeling. I wonder, you know what, let me pull up. I want to see exactly what the order on Jet Pens calls it. Because yeah, like sometimes even in my process videos, like I'll write like exactly um like what tools I'm using like in the video itself. And when it comes to this thing, I'm never actually quite sure what to call it. Does this say? No, hold on. Let me try this other one. This calls it Zebra Disposable Brush Pen Extra Fine. Interesting. Okay, I guess that's just, yeah, that's Jet Pen's way of describing it. I think it probably is a felt tip pen though, if I had to guess. It definitely has that feeling. So okay, let's keep going with Susie here. Ugh. Some of that like red is like already transferring to my hand, and then it transfers to Ralsei. But that's okay, because like when we color Ralsei, and it's gonna cover all of that. I just, if I can avoid making a mess, I will. That is the other thing too, is like sometimes I'm slow with this stuff because I just am slow, and sometimes I'm slow on purpose because I have a history of working way too quickly and then like smudging and smearing things because I was impatient. So I kind of like force myself to slow down. People always think I'm patient because like, they watch me doing like all that cosplay makeup and art and everything, but I'm actually like not that patient of a person. I hate to say it. I get frustrated pretty easily. Okay. Wow, it's like really making like the prophecy pop. It's like prophecy. Hi, Summer. You're drawing Kaito? Oh, heck yeah. Does that mean we're gonna have new art from you soon that we get to see? Sorry, noisy. Sure, no one else knows doing the art supply subscription service. Oh, really? I don't even remember you doing that. When was that? Was that when we were still at the school? 'Cause wait, maybe I do kinda remember. And weren't you and, like, a bunch of people doing that subscription thing? What to pay. Don't worry. I'm sure I'm sure knowing Kaito, he would forgive you. It's in Kaito's nature, right? Hi, Ashley. Full face like televangelism. Good old sketches. We welcome sketches here. I am very much looking forward to seeing those. Okay. Just continuing this line here. I did have the line go like around Susie and not the axe, but now that I'm like looking at it, I do think I want the axe to also be outlined because the axe should be part of the prophecy too, right? It's a part of Susie. It was in the silhouette, which is kind of like how I'm judging this. So we're gonna add like um, gold around that too. I think like especially after chapter 4, like that feels important. Oh god, I remember that came with a piece of candy. That's so random. Drunk Kichi Kaito lack of amalgamate. Heck yeah. Yeah, I haven't drawn either of them in a while as well. I should definitely change that. Amalgamate this, yes. Be okay if I sketch photos of you in your cosplays and share it? Yeah, of course, absolutely. I always love seeing fan art, so yeah, please do. And yet, yeah, and then just put them in the community thing. Yeah, I do want to also say like I apologize if sometimes I'm very slow to see the stuff that y'all share in the community tab. I don't get notifications about it. Um, it's very frustrating. I've like tried to like see if there's a way to set it up so that I'll get notifications, and I don't think there is. Like, for whatever reason, it never gets included with like any of my notifications about like comments and stuff. Like maybe there's just like some setting that I don't know about. But yeah, so I know like a lot of times I'm like a day or two late even, to see like the stuff that y'all post in the community tab. Um, and it's just because like I have to go out of my way to like check, and I try to remember to do it every day if I can. Um, I'm like often just a lot of times like in the morning like I'll just pull up YouTube, and I've tried to make it a habit of like check the community tab. Um, but yeah, this if I'm ever like late to see something, it's like I'm not ignoring the things getting shared there. It's just that YouTube doesn't tell me if something's been shared. So yeah, I find the community tab like very like frustrating because there's some weird limitations to it. Like if I'm on desktop, for example, I can't even like heart the like comments and stuff. Like, I don't know. It's like a mess. They need to do something about it. Remove the comment? What comment? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Is there like a bad comment somewhere? Malcolm fans would cry. Oh, like if I do some amalgamate art, yeah, I gotta like it has been way too long since I've done anything. I know I did an illustration for Kaito's birthday, but that was just Kaito. Yeah. I should do something for like one of the upcoming like anniversaries. Just do like a big like elaborate piece or something. Some of these lines are super messy. It's so hard when like these areas are like all clumped up together. I have like very little like wiggle room here. That's why I like that micron though. Like I know it's like that tiny little tip on it. People think it's like crazy, but you know, when you're in these like super tiny little tight spaces in the illustration, it's pretty helpful. Like right here, teeny tiny little space. This poor micron though. This micron never survives long when I'm doing this kind of thing. I need to order more because like there's no universe where this thing survives this illustration and my sketchbook. You have to redo some of that. Hey, Linda. I'm trying to show once you're on live and you have time. Try to get in the community. Yeah, and that's the only thing is I can't really check when I'm live. But yeah, like after I'm live, like I'll try to remember to check the community. I don't know. I need to Google if there's like a way to like get notifications from that. But given the fact that YouTube seems to have like weirdly overlooked a lot of things as far as the community tab goes, I'm going to assume that they just don't have a way to do that. Because it kind of seems like they set up the community tab thing and then forgot to actually like add all the features it needed and no one has fixed it. It's kind of a bit of a trend with YouTube, I've noticed, if I'm being honest. They set up a cool thing and then it feels like they never quite like finish it. Just saying. I probably shouldn't like talk badly about YouTube though while I'm live on YouTube. The like overlords will hear me. And they've been demonetizing a lot of people lately. You gotta play nice. Okay. I find these like curved lines like on the axe and stuff to be really difficult. Because I have like very shaky hands, unfortunately. And so these kind of like curves and stuff just like make it 10 times worse for me. Like you'd think a straight line would actually be the hardest thing for me, but it's more like this need to like carry through on this like perfect curve. My hand just does not want to do it. Yeah, I can already feel the micron like it's protesting. It's not happy about this. I'm sorry. I'm putting you through mortal peril. I might have to switch back to the other pen. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I will also clean some of this up like after the stream when I can just like be like nosed first in this. A little tricky to do it when I'm live. Yeah, the thin like micron tip is also good because it can kind of like carve through this gold. It's not good for the pen, but it's sort of like the other tip goes like on top, you know, whereas like this can kind of like cut into it, which is nice, but it just, yeah, it does slowly destroy the pen. No, the fans yearn for the happy ending. Me too. So much. It's been a year. Need those kids to get a whole house for themselves. Yes. Don't worry, I've got some ideas. Like, I've had like some visions in my head for a while about exactly how I want things to be. Which are good. They say as they hold a demonetization on your content. That's how it feels sometimes. Maybe I'm just extra paranoid because like I've just had so many issues with like TikTok being like that. YouTube's probably not quite as bad, but like that fear follows you, you know? Hi, Rogue Radio. Hi, Toto Madcore. Art looks amazing. Don't give up. Oh, thank you so much. Hi, Gwen. Yeah, no worries. We're gonna see this through. I'm very slow when it comes to making art, but I try to never ever give up on a piece if I can help it. If I could finish that one Undertale one, I will say that that was my takeaway after that one was like if I can finish this, I can finish anything. I spent like weeks on that. Yeah, this one here, like for those who haven't seen it, we're kind of like continuing in this sort of vibe. Uh, yeah, I do think this new Deltarune one is a bit more complicated than this one, but this one, I think in the end will feel like it was harder. Um, I don't know. This was like, I mean, those wings alone was kind of a nightmare. But yeah, that was how I felt afterwards though, was like, if I can finish that, then I can defeat any art now. That was me drawing like final bosses, and also it was like the final boss of like doing an illustration. Might be a little too wet. Wanted to see if I could go back over that line, but I think the gold is like in certain areas it gets a little thick and then it like dries a bit slowly. So yeah, I should probably like come back to that later. Hi, I have no ideas. Love your cosplays. Thank you so much, Gwen. Some masterpiece. Oh, thank you. Favorite Deltarune and Undertale character? Oh, it's so hard to choose. I mean, I would have to say, like, as far as Undertale goes, like, I would think Undyne is my favorite. I really love Undyne. I think she's just so funny, and I love her vibes, and I think she's also just, like, so cool. Like, the moment she showed up, I was like, yo, this lady's cool. And then she ended up being, like, at least what I consider my first ever cosplay, so she'll always be extra special to me. Yeah, I'm, like, a huge Undyne fan. I have a lot of, like, Undyne stuff around. There's, like, an Undyne figurine up here. Um, yeah, and then, for Deltarune, like, I'm sure this is, like, a weird answer, but, like, a little obsessed with Spamton. Like, maybe not even just, like, a little, like, maybe, like, very obsessed with Spamton. I don't know, is it weird to have Spamton as your favorite character? Sounds a little abnormal, but but I don't know, it's so hard to pick. It's like I love everyone in Undertale. I love everyone in Deltarune. It's such a great cast, just all around. Um, I do love Susie. Susie's so cool. Is that a little too predictable though? Like if I pick Susie after I said Undyne from Undertale. They're so similar, right? Carol Holiday's The Roaring Knight. I am so torn on that whole situation. Go ahead now, Ashley. Yeah, well, thanks for joining the live. I'll let y'all know when the next one is, because yeah, I was kind of torn about if I was Thursday or Friday, maybe. Pretty sure I'm doing the Noel Christmas stream on Sunday. But yeah, as far as like later this week, I was like not positive. But again, check the community tab because that's where I always like update y'all on that stuff. Any plans to cosplay Undertale and Deltarune characters in the future? Yeah, like I do have some, yeah, I do cosplay Spamton and Spamton Neo, and I would very much like to do them again soon. I wanted to make some new videos. Plus, like my Spamton Neo Deltarune Get Ready With Me streams are always quite the adventure. That cosplay is probably my most complicated one. Um, and then yeah, I haven't brought out my Undyne cosplay in a while, but I really want to because I love her and she's one of my favorites. And then yeah, on Sunday though, I'm pretty sure Sunday, I'm gonna be in my Noel holiday cosplay to do like a Christmas stream. I'm gonna bake cookies. I think I have the recipe picked out. I found this recipe for like soft gingerbread cookies dipped in like a maple glaze, and I was like, that sounds so good. So I think I might attempt that recipe in the Noel cosplay. I might also build a gingerbread house if I can get over the part where I was like a little worried it might be childish, but I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. Could be fun though. So yeah, and then as far as like other cosplays go, I mean, I've definitely been like thinking about a Tenna cosplay. I'm a little intimidated though because there are some Tenna cosplayers out there who are just like so good that I'm like, how do I even like, how do I? I'm like terrified of them. Um, and I will also admit that like I have been for like, 2 years now, actually longer than that, like what, 4 years or something? Like I've always been going back and forth on doing a queen cosplay. It's so tempting. Um, Maybe someday. I just think it would be cool. But yeah, we'll see. There's so many cosplays I'd love to do though. I wish they didn't take me so long to make. I would make so many cosplays if it didn't take me like months to make all of them. I think Spamped Neo took me like 4 months or something. Jerry. Well, we all universally understand that we don't like Jerry. Oh, you don't like Smampton because he stole your money. He absorbed your chromer. That is so valid. To not like him for that. He's such a scumbag, right? Smampton is like the very definition of like when you say like this character's garbage, but he's my garbage. I guess he's kind of literally garbage. Hi, Chelsea. I'm doing all right. How are you doing? Oh, thank you so much. Your best friend. I'm so glad you like the art. The one who has an actual TV. How do you do that? Oh my gosh. Are you talking about the one where there's been videos going around of them where like they'll go to conventions and have people like playing Doom on their face and stuff? Like, I'm like, how? What? Yeah, some Tenna cosplayers, I'm like, y'all scare me. That's like, they are like on a level where I just can't even comprehend it sometimes. Like every now and then I'm like, I tried really hard with Spamped Neo to really step up my game and do like a really next level cosplay. And then I look at those Tenna cosplays and I'm just like, all right, I give up. Sometimes you just have to accept that you don't got the skills, you don't got the abilities. Doesn't mean you never will. I'm just saying like at the moment, I'm just like, I can't do that. How do they do that? I guess that's the thing though. It's like if I was to do Tenna, like whenever I do cosplay, I like to approach it from this angle of like, can I bring something different? Like, I don't know. Like, I always want to bring something new to the table if I can. Um, I don't know like what I would do with Tenna. I don't know what the angle would be because just so many Tenna cosplays are so perfect. It's the same reason why like I hate to say it, like the reason I haven't done Springtrap is because there's so many Springtrap cosplays that are so amazing that I'm like, I don't know what I could bring to the table now. Like, there's so much that's just so peak. It's like, what do I do with this? Um, so yeah, I kind of have that situation with Tenna where I'm like, I mean, there's so many cosplayers that are just perfect. So perfect, you know? Oh, you're the image underscore friend. The Cheshire Cat, perhaps. Play bad apple in the face. I wonder if that's the same person. The one dancing on the pole. I know the one you're talking about. Undertale fan art? Yeah, technically it's Deltarune fan art. But yeah, I started working on it like because I did some Undertale fan art, and then I was sad when I finished it because I was like, oh no, I don't have Undertale fan art because the one I was doing is done. So then I almost immediately started up on this one so that I could keep doing the Undertale slash Deltarune fan art. I was like, I want to stay in the realm of that stuff. So yeah, I'm doing like a Deltarune series because yeah, this is like the chapter 1 art, and then once this is finished, I'm going to do chapter 2 art, and then chapter 3 art, and so on. And because I'm so slow, I would like to believe that by the time I finish the chapter 4 art, chapter 5 will be out. But I don't know, maybe that's wishful thinking. Let me have my dream. Because yeah, I am very slow if you couldn't tell. I wish I was faster, but the thing is, like, I'm not somebody who, like, had, like, art classes and stuff, like, I'm just yeah. I think part of the reason I'm slow is because, like, a lot of this is just me, like, learning as I go and just hoping it all works out. We'll see. Coloring is not, like, my specialty. Uh, Actually, I will say though, as far as cosplay goes, I really hope we get a better look at, Dark World Undyne. I feel like there could be some potential there, 'cause I've never done an Undyne the Undying cosplay, although I would like to. I feel like it'd be a good Halloween cosplay, like, just get really, like, body horror with it. But yeah, I want a better look at Dark World Undyne. Although I'm kind of wondering if she's gonna keep looking like that or if there will be a change in appearance again. Hmm. I'm a little worried about Undyne. Just a little concerned. Kind of really like answers, Toby, please. I don't like being left hanging like this. It's not cool. uh, okay, so we've got a decent outline here for Susie. It's a little messy, but not too bad. Also, I know like her muzzle is very short, but this is where I ran into issues where I was trying to like replicate the prophecy silhouette, but like fill it in with the characters that we have. And I will say, like, if you really look at the trio and the prophecy, like, they don't really like line up that well, which is probably on purpose. Like, I think we're still supposed to not be totally sure if this is who the prophecy is about. But yeah, it did make for some difficult like decisions for me where I was like, they don't look exactly like that. So I had to like kind of shift and squash and stretch around some of this to like make it match up with the characters a little bit better. So yeah, if there's any like spots here where you're like, oh, Susie's face looks weird and stuff, it's like I did the best I could with the with the prophecy silhouette we were given. And in chapter 2, in that art, I will no longer be constrained by that because we'll be done with the prophecy part of this. So yeah, in chapter 2, I will be free to draw the trio however I wish. And probably Noelle. I think I'm going to add Noelle in there with them for chapter 2 at least. This is nice. Oh, thank you, Grimrock. Good to have a friend inside me. Delete your message. I didn't delete any messages. What? Never took a single art class and did horribly in art school in that subject. Here I am. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Like I'm a firm believer in like art classes do not make or break somebody. They can certainly help with learning certain things, but like 'cause, you know, working at conventions, I hear that all the time of like, I'd love to do art, but like, I know I don't take any art classes. And I'm just like, you don't have to. You do not have to. Art is a thing you can learn in many different ways, and you do not have to take art classes. Um, Especially these days, like, I mean, honestly, a lot of things I've learned, I just learned from like YouTube tutorials and stuff. Make more Get Ready With Me? Oh yeah, there's plenty more of them. I'm I think I'm gonna do one on either Thursday or Friday. I kind of need to decide tonight because I gotta make a thumbnail and schedule it. So after the stream ends, I need to make a decision because I was thinking about doing mangle, especially because I have the mangle nails on at the moment. Why waste them? Um, yeah, and then Sunday, I was debating if I was gonna do a get ready with me on Sunday for Noel first, and then do the like Christmas part of it, but I'm undecided on that. The stream might be a little long if I do it that way. It might be more fun to just show up like already as Noel. Um, so yeah, we'll see. Because I mean, I have done things like that. Like I remember for one of my Kokichi Lego streams, I did a get ready with me first, and put on the Kokichi cosplay, and then went into Legos. That stream was 9 hours. I distinctly remember that that one was 9 hours. So Noel wouldn't take that long though. I want to say on Sunday, last Sunday when I did Noel at a convention, I think it was only like 2.5 hours or something to put that makeup on. It's not that bad. I did change the way I do her makeup though. I have like a whole new nose now. I was studying what other Noel cosplayers did and was like, my nose could be better. So I've got a whole new thing now. But yeah, I might like, honestly, what I might do is I might cosplay Noel on my own on Saturday because then I can film videos as regular Noel and then switch into the Dark World Noel because I do like I change up the makeup and stuff a little and then film more and then I'll have transitions and then Sunday maybe just like show up already as Noel for the stream. Yeah, I don't, I'll have to think on it, but that could work too. I mean, I guess like I could do like a get ready with me on Saturday. Oh, that seems like a lot of streaming though. That's a bit much right before like the holiday travel season starts. Oh, yeah, say. Hi, Brookebook. Hi, Barker VA. Love your drawing. Oh, thank you so much for it, Sheeran. Hey, Deltarune. What's up, Des? Yes, we found Des. Oh my gosh. How much I love this. No, thank you so much, Des. Yeah, so I'm actually doing like a yeah, for any newcomers here, like this is going to be part of a whole series where I do one of these for each chapter. So this is chapter 1. So yeah, I just want to say like for Des here, when I do the next illustration, chapter 2, we will of course be heavily featuring Noel. Didn't work out for this one. I didn't feel like Noel quite had a place in this illustration, but definitely chapter 2 for sure. Oh, that reminds me though, my oh my gosh, my Noel wig is still in the car. Oops. Okay, I gotta go fetch Noel. The wig and the antlers are still out there, and I'm pretty sure the thorn ring is also still out there. I hope it's not like lost forever. I really hope I put it in a baggie. As long as the ring is in a bag, I should be able to find it pretty easily. I can't remember. But yeah, that stuff has been like out in my car, like freezing for like a week. Whoops. I'm sorry, Noelle. I did at least wash her dress today, though. I was doing laundry and I did wash the Dark World dress. So I'm not out here trying to like neglect Noelle. I just I had a real crazy time with that convention, you know. I wanted to show y'all where we're at with the so you can see the outline a little bit better. Do you see the gold? So yeah, we've got this like outline shaping the prophecy characters. Sorry, I know sometimes it's hard to see the gold just like depending on how the light hits it, you know. Still haven't decided yet if I'm going to outline Chris on their own, but yeah, At least like Susie's like mostly outlined now. And then yeah, I'm gonna save some of Raw Save for the process video, not do that during the stream. So yeah, sorry if that's like frustrating for the stream, but it'll be worth it once the process video is out. Did you like my idea? What idea? Sorry, did I miss it? Oh, weird root art. You know, something I could do. Like, okay, so like I'm doing like these big like 11 by 17 illustrations. And these are just kind of like on theme. Like I started with the Undertale 10-year anniversary one. And then after this one was finished, I was like, okay, I liked doing that. I want to do more of that. So, you know, we're doing chapter 1 of Deltarune here and then chapter 2, et cetera, et cetera. But sometimes outside of that series, I do like the smaller ones. So like I was showing before, like the last time I was doing art live streams, I was working on this Undyne illustration. I think like it would be really cool to do like this size of an illustration, like do like a Noelle specific one. Like I'm picturing like something really cool with like regular Noelle and then like Dark World Noelle and like some like weird route like stuff going on. There's like definitely some interesting potential there for like a side illustration, you know? Yeah, I might have to think on that because I do think that would be like pretty fun. And I always like to have like smaller stuff like this happening while I'm working on big stuff like this because like this is so intimidating. Like I need like smaller things to work on that are like not so scary. Which of your characters do you love it more? Sorry, I'm not sure I understand the question. Oh, you're subbing, Des? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, hopefully now that you're like subbing, hopefully you can make it to the Noelle stream on Sunday. I think it'll be fun. I'm gonna make cookies and maybe a gingerbread house. I don't know. I've never made one before. Because that's the like weird thing about it is that like I cosplay Noelle, but I don't actually know anything about Christmas and I've never celebrated it and I'm very clueless. And yeah, I'm gonna get like if I do the gingerbread house thing, I'm gonna get a beginner one because I don't know how to make one. I've never tried. I don't know. Maybe I like once as a kid in school like we did something like that, but if so, it was so long ago I don't remember anything about it. Oh, add secret image underscore friend into your art. Yeah, actually, if you watch my Dragon Con vlog, I snuck image friend at the very, very end, like literally like the final like 10 seconds of the vlog. I'm in my like Spamped in Neo cosplay and just like as a joke, I like dimmed the screen and then you just see like image underscore friend like off to the side and then like the vlog ends. I troll sometimes with that stuff. Oh, thank you, Glamrock. Hi, Spooky Fox. You're so pretty. Oh, thank you. Hi, Three Spots. Hi, people. Hey, Ducky. Oh, we got a whole bunch of like newcomers here. I didn't really like. I suddenly realized. Oh yeah. Hey, y'all. Looks so good. Thank you, Skylar. Yeah, welcome, new people. Let's see. It's almost 8 o'clock here, so I won't be doing too much more of this. Yeah, we're kind of just doing like a part 1 here, just sort of getting started on the colors. So yeah, I'll probably be like wrapping up the stream like soonish. But we will do a part 2. 'Cause yeah, like yeah, for any newcomers, like the way that I kind of go about this is like I do like live stream stuff and then I also do like process videos like for like shorts. So yeah, like I'm doing some of this right now for the live stream and then some of this I want to do after the stream where I can film it for the shorts videos. So I'm kind of like intentionally not like finishing everything. But also I'm very slow. So yeah, we will definitely have a part two, especially because like I don't know, I just the balance of the like cosplay to art content has just been so frustrating for me. And it really does just come down to like the ability to like make a certain amount of it at a time. Um, and I think like art live streams is actually like a really good way to like add more art content to the channel because I can kind of just do it whenever. Um, so yeah, I would like to make it a thing where like at least once a week there's an art live stream, you know? So yeah, I know next week is a little tricky because like I think so many people are traveling for the holidays and stuff and everyone's like very busy. I'm not. I don't celebrate any of them and I didn't grow up with like I don't know anything about Christmas. So my week will be me home alone taking care of the cats while my roommates are out. I'm probably going to use that time to do a lot of cosplay content filming. Oops, speaking of cats. Oh, Sid's trying to come in. Wait, hold on. The door was closed. You want to come in? You can come in. Come here. I'm sorry. Come in. Here, you want to say hi? Ugh. Come here, you. Sorry, we got another kitty here. Ugh. Here is Sid. He will not stay long. He's doesn't like um Sid is like one of those kind of cats where like he's a lap cat, but only if it was his idea. Um, if it's not his idea, then he won't stay. So I just wanted to like let him in. So yeah, go on, go on. So there's Sid. We got both cats into the stream today. But yeah, so the door was partially closed and he was like pushing on it, trying to come in. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to lock you out. You can come in anytime. This is because there's a heating vent over there that he's like obsessed with. So he's like going back over there to warm himself up. Um, but sorry, now get the mirror back on a good angle here. Um, Art is so good, only how to draw cats. So drawing cats is so valid though. Thank you. 3 spots. You get art block, what will you do? I do struggle with it sometimes. That's why like I kind of like having a sketchbook. Like I wish I had gotten one sooner. Like the sketchbook I've been using lately is like new, and I've been finding it really helpful because it kind of takes the pressure off when it's not like an illustration like this where like, you know, I feel like I need to like do my best work ever and like have this finished product and everything. Like I can kind of just mess around in a sketchbook, and so yeah, it just when the pressure's off a little, I find I can draw a bit easier. Oh, thank you so much, Lost Girl. This game with a little bullet. Oh my goodness. I know what you mean. Hi, Frost. Bit nice. Frostbite nice. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Alter Ego. Home Alone like Macaulay Culkin. Yeah, like literally, like that's yeah. I'm probably gonna make like a lot of cosplay videos next week because yeah, like I'm gonna be probably home alone for like several days, just cat sitting essentially. Um, so yeah, that if I have like a lot of new videos, that's probably why. But I won't be like probably like live streaming during that time period just because I know so many people are not like available. Like I'm in the minority where like I'm just home alone doing nothing. I understand that's not typical. Um, but yeah. That's why like I'm kind of looking forward to the Sunday stream though, like doing like Noel, like making like cookies and stuff. Like that'll be my holiday. Like y'all can come join me for like the one holiday thing I'm gonna be doing. So I think that'll be fun. I hope the recipe I found isn't like too advanced. I'm not like the world's greatest baker, if I'm being honest. I'm a pretty good cook, not a super great baker. Um, and so yeah, I found this like recipe for it's like soft gingerbread cookies with like a maple glaze. And I'm not used to like making like I hope it's not too advanced for a live stream and then I like embarrass myself and do a terrible job. And then y'all are gonna be like, no, you ruined your cookies. Um, sorry, that was me. Just there was like a scam call coming through. I forgot to turn on the like I have like a do not disturb mode for that stuff, and I forgot to turn it on. Um, but yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. I think Sunday is gonna be a lot of fun. Um, it's been a while since I've done a stream like that. Like lately, all my streams have been either like cosplay, get ready with me streams, or like doing an art stream like this. So I think Sunday, like being able to just do like a really like silly stream like that of like just Noel baking Christmas cookies. Like I missed doing that kind of thing. So I'm looking forward to this weekend. And I hope some of y'all can make it. I will understand if a lot of you have holiday plans that prevent you from making it. But if you can, I think it'll be fun. And of course, the streams will always stay up afterwards. So, you know, if you don't see it, it's not going anywhere. I never take down any streams or anything. You are glitching. Yeah, sorry. There was a scam call coming through. Usually I remember to turn on the do not disturb mode and I completely forgot. So, I mean, I was just like yeah. I'm a big Spamton fan, but that doesn't mean I like actual spam because I don't. Specifically when it does things like that, where it interrupts my stream. Cake with hot dog buns? That sounds good, actually. I have so much Pomni art. Did you see the new episode? Obviously, I won't spoil anything for those who haven't seen it, but yeah, the new Amazing Digital Circus episode that just dropped. I was so lucky I didn't get spoiled, though, because I didn't know the new episode was out for like 5 hours until like YouTube suddenly like suggested it, and I was like, what? I'm like amazed that in that time I did not see a single spoiler. But yeah, no spoilers here in the chat for the new episode. But yes, I just was curious if y'all had seen it. Let's see, that was 8 o'clock. French toast and hot dog buns. That would definitely work. Hi, Felicia. What art styles you like? Just like in general? I mean, I love like all kinds of art styles. There are very few types of art that I do not love. It's one of the reasons I love going like to conventions and stuff. Like it's one of my favorite things is just walking around and just seeing so many types of art. You'll join in, Dolly Chew? Heck yeah. It's gonna be fun, I swear. Even if I mess up the cookies, you know me. I'm pretty good at like just making a joke out of a bad situation, so unless it's the Ballora skirt and then I get mad and serious about it. That's my Achilles heel. Burnt cookies, I'll just be like, welp, and it'll just be funny. Ballora skirt, I'm like, I'll just burn down this whole building. That's okay, we'll fix it. We're gonna fix it. I'm gonna try that closed loop idea. One way or another, we're gonna fix it. Art is so cool. Oh, thank you so much, Momo Mochi. Yeah, the new episode was like, like, whoa. It is nice though, like again, as a Spamton fan, getting to see Alex Rochon in Amazing Digital Circus as Kane. It's like obviously Kane and Spamton are not the same character, but like they have a ton of similarities. And I know Alex Rochon was like specifically told to do the Kane voice as his Spamton voice, like it was very intentional. So it's like it always feels like almost like bonus Spamton content every time there's a new Digital Circus episode. I was like, ah, there's that Alex Rochon voice that I love. Is the stream delayed? It's possible it got a little delayed there from the spam call. Yeah, if it did, I'm sorry. I'll try to remember next time to turn on the do not disturb mode. I usually remember. I don't know why I didn't today. It's been a while since I've done an art stream, so I feel like I'm just sort of like a little all over the place here. Yeah, speaking of which, I'm trying to see how much farther to go. So I've been streaming for 3 hours. I'm trying to decide if I continue or if I call it for today. Like I know we didn't get very far, but also like I am slow. Like I never get particularly far in any of these. Like anyone who has been to my previous art streams, you know I don't get super far usually. They tend to be more like casual, like hangout sessions. Let's see how many people are here. 26. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Let's see. I still didn't make up my mind about Chris. I don't know. What do y'all think? Like, you see how I've got this like outline going around the Deltarune like prophecy trio? Um, would it be too much to have that outline just around Chris as well? Like bringing Chris into the foreground? I'm very unsure. I mean, I do think it would like make Chris pop in a way, but like I don't know if I want them necessarily to like stand out from the rest of the trio. I don't know. Kind of torn on that one. I know it's probably a little hard to tell since the colors themselves aren't down yet, but yeah, I don't know. I have like mixed feelings on it. You like it as it is, Andrew? Yeah, you like it as just like a just the prophecy without Chris singled out. Yeah. Because there is something to be said for like the prophecy just being like its own thing, you know, without like emphasizing Chris as like, oh, it's the player character. It's a hard decision. Yeah, I know, right? Like usually I'm pretty good at just kind of going like, ah, whatever, and then just like flipping a coin in my head and making a call. But this one's been stumping me for the past like 3 hours where I'm just like, I don't know. Hmm. Yeah, maybe yeah. You know what? Since it is the first chapter specifically that we're doing, I wonder if it would be better to have the outline just go around the trio, because that does give like that vibe of like you're starting the adventure with just like this prophecy. It's just the three heroes, you know, like no more than that. Yeah. I mean, I had like Chris outlined specifically in like that other Deltarune art that I did, but in that case though, it was like it had a purpose, right? Because I was emphasizing um like the soul and all of that. Um, and so it's very different from what we're aiming for here. Different vibe entirely. Yeah, I think for now I'm gonna keep it as is. And then if I change my mind later, we can still fix it. Even after the colors go down, the gold can go on top of the watercolors. It sometimes it does kind of like add a little extra color to the gold. It's not like a perfect solution, but like it's not totally unfixable. So yeah, why don't we just keep the outline around the trio for now? I think that would be best. There are a few like small areas though where like, what do I do here? Because we've got Susie's foot, Chris's foot, part of Ross's cape. It's kind of a goofy area here. Hold on, let's see. If this is bad, I can just black it out, but yeah, I do want to like fill in the little gaps at least between them. Yeah. I don't know if I should maybe like should I bring up the boot or nah? I'm trying to like use the fact that it's like a different angle on the screen to like help me make decisions. Yeah. It's like some of these are just like a tough call no matter what. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna put gold here though, like between the cape and the scarf. But yeah, like we're gonna like leave this, I think, as is. Because yeah, otherwise like Chris, I think is just too separated from everyone else, which is like not really the vibe. Just remember, is that part of Ross's cape or no? Oh no, that's part of Chris's. I don't know what you call it. It's kind of like a mantle, actually. Now that I think about it, that's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna like mark that so I don't forget. 'Cause otherwise I know me, I'll, like, not notice that later. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll be a good strategy for this. Yeah, like that. Yeah, it's kinda cool because then it, like, makes it look like it's like raw is almost, like, flowing into Chris. Looking good. Oh, thank you, Glamrock. Yeah, I do think we will probably be wrapping this up soon. I think we made good progress today, especially because there was, like, a lot of, like, decisions I was, like, unsure about, and I think we've made those decisions now, which is good. Um, and then, yeah, I will continue some of this on my own where I can film for a shorts video, and then we will definitely do a part 2. So I'll have to decide like when we're doing it. Um, since next week is so weird. Because then even after like Christmas and stuff, we still have like New Year's and everything. I feel like this time of year is always like a little complicated. Um, so yeah, we'll see. But definitely when we do part 2, we will be focusing way more on the actual like colors. Like I didn't originally intend to spend so much of this one on the gold. It's just like once I decided that I wanted to do the gold outline thing, I was like, "Ooh, we kind of have to do it now because like that is actually going to possibly affect where like the colors end up." Um, but yeah, I think next time we will be doing mostly the colors. There will still be like a little bit of gold here and there. And I'll probably take care of some of the like extra ink layers on my own. Like I said, y'all do not want to watch that part. It is so boring. It's like the worst. Um, so yeah, I'll take care of some of that off screen. I won't even film that stuff like for the process video. It's like that boring that it's like no one needs to see this. Um, but yeah, let's see. We've been at this. Hi, Peyton. Yeah, sorry, Peyton. I know, kind of wrapping it up here. Um, but yeah, I think I will head out. I do need to have dinner. It's like 8:15 here now. Um, but yeah, check the community tab because I'm probably gonna schedule my next stream tonight. Like not like stream tonight. I just mean like there will be one like an upcoming stream up, and I'll like link to it in the community tab. For either Thursday or Friday. I should probably also just go ahead and make the thumbnail for Sunday for Noel as well. Just get ahead of it. And then, yeah, probably sometime next week we'll do part 2 of this, but like after like Christmas and everything. Like maybe like late next week we'll do it. And I can probably make some decent progress on my own during that time, especially because, like I said, I'm going to be home alone a lot. So, yeah. Um, But yeah, we should probably wrap this up. Um, but thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed that. Sorry that the first hour took so long with Glenn the cat like stalling us for such a long time. Um, but yeah, I enjoyed that. I am so glad that we're back to doing art streams now. I really am going to aim for like minimum once a week for art streams. Um, especially because that'll like kind of make it so that I have to make more art. Like it'll be a good motivator, I think. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna head out and yeah, thank you so much y'all for joining. I think this angle that we did here actually worked really well, so I'm gonna do this again next time too. Um, you had a good time, Dalachu? Aw, heck yeah. Yeah, thank you so much for joining. I'm glad that you were like drawing too while I was like working on this. Like that's what I like about these. It's like I don't know, I feel like I love doing the get ready with me's, but they are like kind of stressful. Whereas like the art streams, it's just like a nice like chill hangout. I just enjoy the vibes. It's like a good change of pace, you know? So yeah. So I'm glad that you had a good time. I definitely did too. And yeah, I will hopefully see some of you at the next stream. If like I said, I'm gonna decide tonight if it's Thursday or Friday. I definitely hope I'll see some of y'all on Sunday for the Noel stream. Um, chill, yeah. Probably head to bed now. Okay, well, good night, Dolly, too. Yeah, thank you so much for joining. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. I will hopefully see you all soon. Oh, we hit 100 likes, too. Although it's definitely not going to stay that way. YouTube always takes some of them. So even though it says 100 right now, it's probably going to be like 96 by the end of the hour. But that's okay. I'll at least know that we did hit it during the stream, and I can be like, yes. So, anywho, I will be heading out. Um, and I have to be at such a weird angle to like end the stream here. Actually, wait, can I end it on desktop? Probably not, because the stream is actually running through the phone. Okay, yeah, I just have to be at a weird angle, so. Bye, everyone.